Okay, we're live. Can someone say something? Just so I can make sure that everything
Hello?
works.
Hello?
Ow.
Something fun.
Something
unforgettable.
unforgettable.
Something unforgettable.
Dude.
Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Who just joined?
Hello.
And
Get this guy out of here.
Get him out
What?
of here. Is this guy an editor? I don't think so.
Kill. Okay.
Here, I'll update this. Oh, I can't update the channel description.
Oh. Okay. Getting pull up. Hello, everybody. All right, welcome back to part 2. We finally got the gangalang. I'm sorry, I'm never calling you the gangalang again. We finally got all the editors back together in one call for long enough that we can hopefully sit down and finish the ish season 2.5 1000 players simulate civilization rich and poor.
Yay.
Yeah. So I'm joined by Ant FX, Goat FX, It's Ender, Saparata, our main character, our hero. Look at that beautiful face. Look at that beautiful frame to end off. And
Who?
Snowburb.
Hello?
Okay.
Wow.
So it's pretty late for us. Yeah, I know it's been over a month, Flux. All right, calm down.
Listen,
God forbid.
We're busy
all busy.
people. We all are employed. Most of us are employed in some capacity.
So real.
So it's hard to get us all together. Okay. Anything you guys want to say before we get started, or should we just get into it?
Let's wait a couple minutes for chat to show up.
Oh, that's
then
a
we
good
can
call.
get into
Actually,
it.
that's a good call. Actually. All right. Hi Sushi. Hi Kay. Kay. Hi
Yo,
Flux.
Yo, what's up, chat?
Hi Yuki. Hi Nivi. Hi Kinda. Hi Moon. Yeah, part 2 in this economy. Real. Hi Ollie. Hi Dr. Evilson. I've been waiting to do this forever. We've all been excited to get back. Hi Quarters. Hi Cheesecake. Yeah. I felt really bad about leaving everybody dangling on part 2. It's just hard to coordinate everybody.
I wonder what happens in this video.
If you want a better POV behind what it's like to be the main character Saparata, you can go check out the video on the
Well,
on the youtube.com/@Saparata YouTube page, where you can
well,
watch.
I didn't even have to plug my
What a
own.
truth, Nick.
That's awesome. I didn't even have to do it. Someone did it for me. Yeah, guys, you should totally go watch it. You could be
Yeah.
the first
You can claim your
first
OG
people ever to
ticket
watch
and
it.
be part of.
Claim your
Watch it
OG
before
ticket.
1.3.
Here before 100K subs.
Yeah.
Here before 100K subs.
Anyway, so yeah, we're just supporting our small YouTuber friend Saparata.
Okay. All right, guys. If you all subscribe right now, we'll hit 77 or 78K subscribers.
Yeah, so the only editors that I think we're missing are Jaw, Boy Jedi, Ish himself, and Busy. I think Busy was busy. Well, Busy was busy. So she might be showing up in chat. She might be calling in on phone at some point. We should react to 50 sub special on Shaw. We should.
Who
Dude,
said that? You got dragged to 50
Order.
sub special.
This is peak.
Yeah. Got a cooking.
Storming the beach. Yeah, where did Storming the Beach Part 2 and 3 go? I tried to look.
They were
for that.
never. They never existed. I'm not sure what you're referring to.
What videos?
What videos?
What videos?
It's crazy that the Ish 2 interview got 1.3 million views. That's insane.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's
insane.
just a live stream
Yeah.
too.
Literally insane.
Dude, my vidIQ says that this stream has 8 views. So,
Pretty good.
no, pretty good, yeah.
Yo, this guy's kind of funny.
Okay, whole gang pulling up.
I haven't played this map before. Yeah. Let's go on the Ferris wheel.
Hi Moochie, hi Legacy.
Let me in.
Is there anybody I missed? Hi Kai Caesar.
Perfect.
Watching the warm up.
Yeah, we're just giving
Yo.
chatters a little bit of time to pull up.
Oh, we're actually gonna end stream right after this.
Yeah, you thought you were getting a reaction to Ish's video. You were getting a reaction to 50 sub special.
This is the real stuff right here.
Opinions on Ludwig reactions. It was so funny watching Ludwig. I was in a VC with a bunch of state people watching it, and just like the faces he would make at all of the scenes that we knew were the hype scenes were just so funny.
We're fine.
Dude, he called some people some really funny things.
Why is the Ferris wheel going the other way? Why is the Ferris
Yo,
wheel
this is
going
the best part.
Oh, and the reaction to storming the. Does anybody have the photo of
Dude.
storming the beach of his reaction?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I do.
I have that.
It's a
I have that
GIF.
gift saved.
Can you,
Yeah, it's a
can you
gift
send it to
save.
me real quick? Just
Oh.
ping me with it.
Yes.
It's in yeah.
We're fine.
There it is. Yeah.
The meteor won't hit me. I'm too good. No, wait.
Yeah, this one.
We're safe.
Pretty good.
He's making the DreamWorks face. It's just too good.
Oh, that one was close.
Okay. Yeah, so we probably won't be doing a reaction stream to anything besides the rest of the Ish video. At least not tonight, because
That was really close.
oh, it's already so late.
That's my favorite part. Right after I win this one. It's pretty funny. How does this have 13,000 views? Watch
I
this.
think I think Ludwig clicked onto this or 2 or something. I don't know.
I'm so good at this game.
Goodness.
Stupid game.
All right.
Pretty good.
And with
Pretty
that,
fire.
that's our timer to let chatters join. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay.
Dude, congrats on 50 subs, by the way.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, you too, Saps.
Yeah, me too. Whatever.
Ender, congrats on 50 subs. Just while we're at it.
Over.
Yeah.
Congrats on 50 subs.
Snowbird. Snowbird
Dude,
has 50
thanks.
It's a big
subs.
milestone.
Dude, Ant, congrats on
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Congrats
well,
on the Saps edit. I mean, it was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, do you have any idea how many views you can put on your editing portfolio now?
True.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You've edited 2
Yeah, we
million
gotta-
view plus videos. That's pretty cool.
You should go right to your resume.
Is that why
Yeah,
I
you
can't
can
get
say
a
that
job? I
Nick
haven't put
used
that
to
on
like
here.
the stuff you made.
All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We just finished day 6, so we're now going to be heading into day 7. Can y'all hear everything okay?
Yo, I did border drop.
You
It
did
was heavily
border drop?
revised, but I still did this section.
Talk
Yeah.
about it. Talk about it. Walk us through it.
Talk about it. This
If
was
the-
my like.
Yeah, I think so.
It was like my second or third section. A lot of these opening shots, I think he probably had a vision for, so a lot of them were swapped out.
That
But
makes sense.
it was a interesting section to do because it was
kind of in awe.
it was just very different from the other sections I started
Going
on.
from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Finding these POVs and footage submissions was fun. Also,
So,
okay,
wait.
some fun lore. go back to the busy clip.
Mhm. That's a bad photo. Hold on.
The reason her chat is mosaic is because this footage is in the event. Busy goes over to the other islands when after
This is day
Flux's
9.
trap goes
Yeah,
off.
at
Yeah,
day
this is
9 after Flux's hallway trap goes off, and Flux is like
Yeah.
chaos, and the entire world wants him dead.
Although her reaction here is, I'm pretty sure it's real.
Yeah,
So she-
it's authentic.
Yeah. Although
The
they're
timing.
just yeah, it was just hard to find footage of people going over to the other side and reacting to
Yeah.
it. So
So you usually when Ish wants a POV shot, at least for my shots, they were mostly already filled in for me. Did you have to find your own POVs?
well, okay, this one was here. But I know I went and looked for some other ones in here. For like POVs that came over. One of the later ones after this, I think after like when they're digging in the tunnel, I found. So when we get to it, I can talk about it more.
Is this Island 1? Whoa!
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2. They're taking
this
the
was
sheep.
funny.
But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
We're probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people
Food
from the two
bald.
islands started meeting for the first time, they were
Yeah, weird
surprisingly
replay
friendly
bug.
to each other.
That
These
footage,
two who made
if you go back a couple like instances,
Take some gravel.
Oh, why did you food bald? Where's his hair?
yeah, he is bald.
Food bald.
I think it's a multi-favorite thing. But it's okay.
Food bald.
Spood bald.
That's being an editor on the vid proves that it was scripted and Flux was right all along.
Dude.
Yeah, that's a
Bald.
fair point. That's a
Get
fair point.
pranked.
It's called out.
Fair point. I scripted the whole thing.
When did you become an editor? Now that you were, it was like
September of
Of-
2024.
yeah. When was the event?
Just November into December of 2023.
Gotcha.
It was
okay.
almost a full year, I think. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was.
After.
Yeah,
Ish
like
took a
after a
long time
year,
on this
Ish was
video.
like, you know what? Maybe I
After
should
a
hire
year,
some
it was like,
help.
maybe I start hiring people. This is taking too long. Because I got hired on
Probably
day
Hmm?
5. Or no, day 6. I was hired during day 5, but I didn't get a scene. But I got my first scene, and it was day 6.
And then the like team just exploded. Like
Yeah,
they're so like
yeah.
it blew up so
It took-
quickly.
Yeah.
It used to be
It
like
took so long for him to get to day 5.
Ish and Shaw
Day
and
6.
like Boy Jedi, and that was it, right?
Yes.
And now it's like
Yeah.
there's like 8 or 9 people.
Well, there was also Brepfest early on too. I think.
Yeah, Fast Micro Ghost for a second, but I don't think he actually ended
that's-
up picking up any sections.
I think he
Microghost is
also
after
wanted
me, I
to.
think. I remember Microghost.
I think he wanted to do his own like channel stuff, which makes sense.
Me as
'cause-
fuck.
But like also, I don't think he's uploaded since his second video after the Canadian cartel.
Actually,
one.
he has a
Probably
second
couldn't
channel. I think he uploaded on it recently. Shout
Oh,
out
did he?
Microghost.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, I think his second channel. He had a Q&A on that channel, I think. And I think he just uploaded his second post on that.
Or what is second
in
channel?
bio.
Oh, Microghost
Fill out.
goes too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Yeah, 4 days ago. 10. Okay, so Microghost is still uploading. That's cool. I didn't know that. I guess it's just a lot of pressure when you're like, you know, going from like 3 million view video to uploading other stuff. Okay. Any other statements about this scene, or can I move on?
Just in a couple frames, there's the POV that you asked about earlier. That was like what was that? This one, yeah. I found a Loki's POV just in the footage submission.
Okay.
So
They were surprisingly friendly to each other, like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing! We've linked.
Yeah, the actual interactions between Island 2 and Island
For
1
the
were like
longest time,
surprisingly
Island
wholesome.
2 feared an invasion by
Yeah.
Island 1, but
event,
on
nobody
day
liked it.
7, that fear completely
It was evil.
disappeared. It became very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
That said, at the beginning of day
I think it
7,
stopped here. I think
Linguini
Busy
made a
was
big
after this.
decision.
Is this his busy section here?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Busy, I summon you. We'll see if she shows up in chat.
He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
See, this is much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Linguini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Linguini went far away and settled in the Cass Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Linguini to set up his home outside the Cass Coalition.
Smart play. Smart play, all things considered.
That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than
I don't know if
ever
that's true.
before. On day 7,
Ooh, I just saw a good question by Moochie that was asking, how do y'all match editing styles? And I would argue that a lot of us don't. Like, we just send our sections to Ish, and you can kind of tell the distinct, well, he's got very like strict requirements for how he wants certain shots to be done, and he'll very closely monitor scenes to make sure that everything's going the way he wants it to look. But if you look closely at the scenes, if you look closely at who did what section, you will see some stylistic choices that are unique to each editor. And then Ish goes through and matches everything up.
Yeah, and he and a lot of times like when we do revisions, he's like there and he's like, I like this, I don't like this, and change this, and then so a lot of it is like the scenes that we do change a lot through like revision phases, and then once again during the final revision phase when he like does things himself.
Yeah, going
So
back
that's
and
how all those
watching my
styles match.
scenes during the final video, there would be some times where I was like, that wasn't what I sent him. that's not how I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a question that said, what happened to New Kids? Does anybody know?
You'll see in Thomas's conspiracy
True.
video.
Fair
coming
enough.
out
Okay.
True.
Plug
He got
other videos.
banned.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was banned from the event.
Yeah, he got banned for that.
For
event, so he didn't
reasons.
live.
Did he not get banned from
Yeah,
like the Discord too because reasons?
No,
No?
No.
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 Okay.
Hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles. Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which
That's
at
valid.
one point was the most powerful civilization in the world.
I'm an L.
On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work, until one of the people...
And I have a quick question for you. How long did it take to... Did you
Yeah.
have to animate each one of those papers on your own? Or was that like...
I animated I think 30 of them, and then I just copy and pasted it
Okay.
here.
One, and it actually did work, until one of the people who moved in was Knight Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. As long as Spoo doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives,
Yo, this is my
the world's
scene.
biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after
I like how you
miraculously
take all the
escaping from his
scenes that have
trial,
you in
although
them.
his spirits
I mean, it
were
does make
I didn't do
sense.
that on purpose.
It's
You
just
did.
funny.
It's a funny wording.
It's funny because I basically edited my own video twice.
Yeah. That's probably why you did these sections, because it was probably just like, you already kind of know what to do here. Do it again.
I think it was some sort of sick joke.
Yeah.
What section would you have
I
wanted
can
to do if you
elaborate
had
on
the
this in a
choice?
bit.
What?
Sections would you have wanted to do if you had been given the choice?
Flux, probably.
Okay, that's fair.
I like the furnace sections.
Oh
I
yeah,
did
the
th- I
Infernus
do think
sections were really
the
fun.
Sap sections were probably really easy for me, to be fair.
Yeah, I took a bunch of Infernus sections because I felt like I was, because Nevermore and Infernus were really close in the actual event, so like, I felt kind of a bond there, and it felt like a responsibility to edit them well. Mavericks,
Yeah.
we edit using Premiere Pro, and then we share files using Google Drive.
And as zip files, so I guess WinRAR or 7-zip, I guess.
Why did he get banned? I don't think he got banned because he was a Scyther. Because we were talking about Scythers. Should we talk about Scythers?
We don't know. None of us are staff, so we don't know exactly why he was banned.
I can't speak to that specifically.
I guess Ender is, but Ender also can't. Speak
Ender,
to
yeah,
that,
Ender
so-
can't speak to that
not allowed
specifically. But yeah, Scythers are just usually known for joining civ events to, they're PvP sweats, so they join really to just fight and kill people. On top of a bunch of other
Yo, shout out
not
the
so good
goats.
stuff.
Shout out my goats.
But yeah, that's the short answer for who the Scythers are. They're blacklisted from a lot of civ events.
For being cringe.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cookie crunchness.
So you did this section, Saps. Let me know if
Yes,
you
I
want to
did.
pause and mention anything.
One thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1. But it wouldn't be so easy.
Where is my goat A4 horse?
Because the border had just dropped.
Yeah, this is
A4
Forward
horse
to
would have
the
been
back and
here.
forth between the two islands, which means
Yeah, it's
traveling
true.
by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
Is that actually the reason why you went to the bridge?
No, I thought it would be really funny. In the actual event, I said, Ish, if you teleport to me right now, I'll use the Luminara bridge. And he said, damn, all right. And then he teleported to me, so I used the Luminara bridge.
What the heck? The real reason he did it is hype moments and aura. So,
yeah, I thought it was kind of sick.
Rotation! What are you doing, bro?
What are you doing, bro?
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1. Saps,
honestly,
meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other
never
islands,
mind.
although what happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Hello. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good here. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his
Yeah, but
offer,
2 stacks of diamonds
Turntap,
was like chump
the
change
leader
for
of
you,
the
right?
Covenant, the most feared and
Yeah, it took me
militaristic
30
civilization
minutes.
on
I didn't
Island
log
1.
on day 6, so I logged on for 30 minutes on day 6 to get the 2 stacks, and then I logged off because I had homework.
And like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turntap
As you can
finally
tell, I
arrived
took
at
this
the
event very
Covenant, Turntap
seriously.
immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
This is fucked. This is like my
Had
second
sent the
scene Ish
Covenant
gave me
hit
this.
squad to Island 2.
The hit
Not
squad?
to accomplish a goal for the Covenant purpose.
Yeah, this
Oh
is
wait,
all my scenes still.
I do remember you working on this, yeah.
This took so long.
Linguini betrayed
I love the
us.
replay
He
shots though.
humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Linguini had opened up the volcano for
He likes
netherite
to replay
mining, and
shots.
as such, people from
I
all
win.
across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Linguini had now moved out of the volcano, Cynnikka felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay.
I swear, every time Gray by the Way or Panda shows up in a replay shot,
Linguini had done, and Cynnikka,
you have to take a shot. Yeah, take a shot.
Oh god.
they're killing the entire mafia.
You die.
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Cynnikka's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Linguini so publicly betrayed Infernus. They found him.
Hey, you ever thought about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Uh-oh.
They've got him. They've got him.
Mamma mia.
Absolute commitment to the bit that he made the Mario death sound
Yeah,
while
insane.
dying. Like, did that actually happen? Like, that wasn't added
Yes,
in
that
post.
was real.
That
Yeah, there
happened.
was so many iterations
The
of
Covenant
that of his
had
specific death
massacred
part.
the Linguini
Maybe
mafia.
4 or 5 entirely different edits
Before
that I
anyone
made.
could
And
retaliate.
this is the one that was chosen. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
different
it's
shots and stuff.
Absolute insane voice actor, total dedication. That was crazy. Talking like that every single, like, every single moment he was related to the event.
Yeah, it's ridiculously impressive. He managed to do that.
Yeah.
Retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done. Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the
Snowbird,
Covenant who
question.
had picked up the armor trim from the
I did this section.
Wait,
Yeah.
trim.
But what
Earlier today,
question?
I'm noticing that they all have like different colored armor trims. Was that intentional? Did that actually happen during the event? Or was that
Yes, yeah, that was real.
Okay.
We all
They were trying to
Flux
aura farm.
actually-
You
we
were
just
color
aura farming 'cause
coordinating
we
your
were like,
outfits?
What if we had? Yeah, Flux originally wanted amethyst, but he couldn't get it.
Yeah.
So he chose lapis instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro wanted to be purple.
You should have
Also-
you should have asked for amethyst. They probably would have given it to you.
He did.
Did
I
he?
think he did, and he was told
Yeah,
that
he got denied.
was told it was too busy or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Too busy. It's
I don't know.
messed
Well,
up.
he's here. He can say. They never responded. You got ghosted.
Bro wasn't
That's
important enough.
Bro should have kept
Yeah, bro
asking.
was not important enough.
Amen. Yeah, I just needed to ask
On.
because like this seems way too put together. And on one hand, like I know that that's totally something you guys would do. But-
No, that was real. We had to. I think we had like a Fortune 3 pickaxe or something. That we had. and
How?
we just went mining.
Where
for a
did
couple errors? Or it might not have been Fortune 3. It might have been like Fortune 1.
I
or
thought
something,
enchantments
but
were
I
like
don't know.
limited. I thought they were like limited to like.
Was it Fortune? Flux can correct me. I might just be lying. The bunker is real, by the way. For those that are asking, it was Fortune 3. Yeah.
How did
Fortune
you
3 pickaxe and hoe.
How did you get Fortune 3?
The
I
hoe was
thought
for
enchants were
gapples.
limited on the server. Like you could only get like a certain like efficiency 1 on your pickaxe or something.
Yeah, some enchantments are limited. Like Unbreaking wasn't. Fortune wasn't.
Yeah,
It was-
combat enchantments.
I don't think
are also
efficiency
limited.
was either. I think it was just combat enchantments.
Only prot was limited. Okay, I guess that makes sense. That's a
Yeah,
good change.
prot,
They changed that
sharpness,
from like season
power.
2. Because season 2, I remember they had like a lot of limits on enchants.
Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea
Fun fact.
Warden had a rare armor trim.
So you
by
see how
trading
like
with the Covenant,
this player, a Wobbuffet, is giving Flux the armor trim.
Covenant, who had
Wobbuffet actually gave me the armor trim too, like right the day I died. So I died with the
Dang.
armor trim on me, which is a little bit
Dang.
sad. But yeah, Wobbuffet did have
Really
armor
sad.
trim, and is that
Yeah,
actually where Flux
Wobb-
got it to him?
No, the footage where we actually got it, I don't know if it exists anymore. So that had to be recreated. But it is true that it happened like at the bridge. I think it was on top of the bridge. I just put it under for like visualization reasons.
Mhm.
It just looks better down here.
Yeah,
I
it
think
looks
I
like a
was going from-
backwater deal.
Well, I was also going from interior shot to interior shot instead of interior shot, exterior shot. So you have colors that are you don't want to like flashbang the viewer.
Yeah, that's a good call. It's a good decision.
with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Fortunately
Also, a
for
quick
Flux, it
comment,
didn't
but
seem
yes,
like
we did
anyone...
actually put 3 Below's head in the bunker. We did. That was real.
That the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially
Those
the
screenshots
people
are
of
all real.
Luminara,
They're from
who weren't
trial.
happy that
From who? Oh, from the
The
trial.
trial, like Saps'
accusation
trial.
only
Man,
made people
Jesus
hate
is
him
getting
more.
on your case.
Yes. Yep.
underscore Jesus is condemning Saps. That's crazy.
Killed that
Yeah,
animal is
messed
actually
up.
insane.
Yep. They were all, I picked some,
I
these-
can't
these
believe they
are
said that to me.
Or especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on site. We hunted him down the other day.
They're so calm about it.
Speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved
Luminara's
leader
like
3
the
Below
chillest
Zero,
state
Luminara
ever.
soon planned to
Kill,
host an election,
kill.
and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
me and my parrot, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For
Throwing
a
his
moment,
parrot.
Flux also
I
considered a run
think
for
this.
leader,
I don't think this
although
interview
he
actually
basically
happened. I
already
think it
accomplished
was
everything
Added.
he wanted to do.
No, that was added, yeah.
Ooh, I love the
I don't think
foreshadowing
Legacy
here.
actually became the leader.
See,
I think it was Flux, right? When Duel
yeah,
died?
no.
Wasn't Legacy his
Yeah.
running mate? Legacy was VP? Am I
Yeah,
crazy?
so what happened in event was Three Below's Three Below was killed after trial. In this video, I think he's killed before it.
Yeah.
Which didn't happen in event. What happened was trial happened, and then a couple days went by, and we were like, okay, we should kill Three Below now, just to get like executive control of Luminara, because Luminara, I'm gonna yap for a bit. Luminara had written into our constitution like succession rules, and Flux was vice president of Luminara under Three Below, and we were like, okay, if we use New Kids to kill Three Below because he was supposed to die at Trap anyways, then Flux would be put into power as head of Luminara, and we also had like election clause things where like in times of crisis the president could like postpone elections, which was another plan. We never had to do that though because we were just popular enough. But anyways, point is, Flux was president after Three Below died, and then we ran elections like the next day, and it was Legacy and Flux running against I'm trying to remember.
Neptune?
I think it was No, I don't think it was Neptune. I think it was Oval Goat and somebody else. No. I don't remember. I have that on rec. It's on the wiki somewhere.
So why'd
Vote
they
records.
change it to Legacy as the competition? Is it just because Legacy's
I don't know.
Is it just because Legacy's been proven to be like a likable character in the past?
Oh wait, Flex is saying I'm wrong. You were always running with Legacy was running with Kimi. Oh, no, I had video incorrect. It was
okay.
It wasn't no, Flux, it wasn't you and me. It was somebody else who was VP. Or no, was it you and me? I don't remember.
It was you were VP and you don't even know?
Listen, I have really bad
This is why you lost the election, Snowbird.
No, we won.
Oh, that's right.
Flux and I won.
Well,
we won
because
like
you rigged
80%
it.
to like 10. No, I didn't rig it.
You rigged this one.
No, I didn't. Okay, the only thing in this election that we rigged was I
What?
added a couple votes to.
That's called rigging.
No. But I didn't. I didn't run the presidential. I didn't touch the presidential votes at all. I just added
In
something.
the third election, Flux, how many
So we could
elections
check
were
the,
there?
I don't know.
This
Flux
is the
knows
problem with the
more better than I
Democratic
do at
nations
this
on the
record.
Rich Island in this event. They had like Imperial and Luminara had like 3 or 4 different elections the entire event. Like why?
No, that's what happened in Nevermore too. We had
There were
like 5
3.
different elections, and like it ended up like biting us in the butt because we had so many different leaders that we didn't have like a clear goal. I don't know. Democratic nations don't really work well in civ events. If you
Democracies
ask
don't
me.
work unless you have an in-sync council from Ghetto. Otherwise, you gotta make it a full-on dictatorship.
Oh. Okay, so on the day 4 election, it was Flux. And you know what? I'm just gonna go find the spreadsheet. And I'm gonna send it to you. You can open it on stream.
That's crazy.
Oh, I have the spreadsheets.
Okay. Everyone's like,
Right,
Nevermore
yeah.
wasn't a democracy until Tyrannical Maya. It doesn't matter. I think being a democracy is what made Nevermore crash and burn.
And it was a bunch of goobers running it.
Okay. You
All
take
right.
that back. You take that back. I
I'm a
wasn't running
Nevermore
it.
hater. I
I
said,
wasn't.
hey, you should join my cause to every nation on Island 1, and the 2 nations that didn't say it were the stupid peace people and then the stupid depressed people.
Saps, by the
So-
time you got to Island 1, Nevermore wasn't a nation anymore. We were a bunch of emos running around. I was dead by that
I remember
point.
Storming Hell running in your general election for leader on like day 9.
Did he? That's funny.
Which is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is the first sheet? Here, I'll show the one that we rigged.
You'll show the one that you rigged. Hold on. Are you sending this to me?
Yeah, I'll put it in this channel, or not this channel. The one channel I have access to in here. This one. If you scroll to the right, you will see.
Oh wow, that's a. Sorry for the flashbang.
chart.
Scroll to the right.
Scroll to the right. All right, the president and vice president I didn't touch. The only votes I did touch were giving a couple to Gatoga. Or is this first election? This is first election.
Because this is 3 Below and Flux versus.
Yeah, that, which is true. I didn't actually touch this election at all. Day 9 election. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the reason why, what is it? Dictatorships work is definitely because it's like a lot. It's too short of an event to really let administrations do anything. Really give administrations any amount of time.
This is the day 7 one.
Okay, so it was wait.
Communist confirmed.
All right. This says 3 Below and Flux again.
Yep. Because 3 Below was alive.
Right. That's right.
And then so we killed 3 Below to put Flux in power, and then he chose another VP. I don't remember who it was. I think it was me. And then yeah, then we killed 3 Below, and then we after we killed 3 Below, we realized that was a mistake. Because everybody stopped talking in our government chats, and well,
oh,
yeah,
okay. Anyway, all of that just to say
tangent
over. Okay.
Also, to get back on the foreshadowing, I wish I had this idea, but I think all of these like tunnel shots are ish in this transition between these two scenes.
That's just such a good idea.
You know why he did this?
Why?
Because in the shot in the sequence that transitioned from my scene before the Linguini death to yours, I used the tunnel shot here. But he was like, I can't, like, the transition was too quick for it to be proper foreshadowing. So he said, I'm gonna move it to the in between the philosophy in this section. Which is because this is the bridge section between both of them, the bridge scene.
Okay, so let's see.
He had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Flux walks away.
No matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us.
Okay.
They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not going to do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
The sponsor. You gotta be kidding me. They played that thing so many times.
Salty, get out of here. You're not an editor, Salty. Leave.
We got some invaders today.
Bro didn't even announce himself. He just
he just showed up. I saw him like in the Discord like list, and I'm like, he's not saying anything. I'm really surprised.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you.
Oh, that's really clean. That is a really clean transition.
Where? Which one?
Like from the walking out the mine to the grass, and then to the bridge at night.
If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you.
Did that.
If you offer them aid,
yeah, this is
my second scene.
This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate
this is your second
two
scene?
leaders
Somber?
who wished to be kind.
Yes,
But
although
the
I
cost of their
went
deaths
heavy
was
revision.
devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned
that was one of
Jofield,
my-
building a massive
anyways.
statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing
This
of Joku hit us pretty
this interview
hard.
is real. You can tell because it's daytime in the night section.
Yeah, I was about to mention that.
Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline L.
This is funny. Go back and
people of
pause
the
here.
Aperion was never quite the same after the
Okay, look at the bottom right.
Yeah, we have Flux, rotation.
I'm in there too. Right there.
Is this like an actual orange listed? From
This is
Park
real.
World? This is real.
Yeah.
Okay, orange listed. We got Quip. We got Brandon.
Well, the funny thing is, this is Alk's funeral that we pulled up.
You had to make sure he was
Publicly-
dead.
No, publicly it was a nice diplomatic gesture. Privately, it was really funny to do, so we did it.
How much of this video is just you, Saps, and like Flux and Flux's goons going, okay, but it'd be really funny if we did this. But it would be funny. 1,000 players
But it might be funny.
simulate civilization, but it would be funny.
But it was funny. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out Rotation for giving me his replay for this one because I deleted mine after the event thinking it wouldn't be useful.
That's crazy.
And I needed space.
death of
Yeah,
Alkaline L.
I know you need the space
The
for
people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved. Saps knew
my
that
section ended
it was
here.
only a matter of time
Back to my
before someone
island.
hunts him down,
My
or
section,
someone in
not
the
my
Covenant
island.
betrays him to collect
Wow,
the
okay.
massive
Bro
mad.
spends 5 seconds on Island 1, and all of a sudden, that's
Manifest
his
destiny,
island.
baby. Manifest destiny.
He really gave you all of your sections, and he gave me all the Flux sections. It was kind of both fucked up.
That was probably like intentional if you think about it.
No.
No? It
Well,
feel-
okay, I did
No.
request some of the Flux
Yeah,
sections.
it feels like it would be intentional. It feels like Ish would be like, yeah, that makes sense. Give Saps all Sap sections. Give Snowbird all of the goon sections.
Goon.
bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Foreshadowing.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground, neutral ground.
Uh-oh.
Skating on West Helm territory.
Uh-oh.
Okay, okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps.
I think wasn't it during the live stream where Spood said he was hiding back there from Saps?
Yeah.
I was wondering. It does seem a little bit like Spood is just coming up to like a fast food counter to talk
Yeah,
to Saps,
this just
which
in,
feels
Spood's
just
a
really.
It's a pussy.
Like he was actually just back there. He didn't want to talk to you. And then you're like, "Hey, can I talk?"
You know what's even a funnier tidbit of lore?
What?
During the reason why this meeting does not happen is not because Spood is scared or doesn't want to. Those are all real. He would have had the meeting with me, but it's because Dino's Earth, the competitor to Remy the Rat's restaurant, dies right during this, which causes commotion in West Helm. and then I get spooked and tell Turntap we're leaving. We'll come back tomorrow.
Okay. So that's why you actually left, not because
Yeah, I don't.
or
It
Spood
wasn't
actually-
the deny me. He was like, he wasn't that. This is all real until the line where he goes, Saps, no. That's fake. Because our entire lore interaction gets interrupted by Dino's Earth dying.
Why is the text blurred out here? Does anybody know? Saps, this
It's
would've been your
talking
section.
about the pirate bounty.
Okay.
Was that true? I thought I figured it was just for staff chat reasons, but I don't remember.
Pretty sure. it was
No, he'll
pirate
show
bounty.
staff chat and like.
I mean, this is my scene, so I blurred that.
Oh, fair enough.
Meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least
That
explain,
line is
because I'm
funny.
innocent.
Just to me.
I'm so depressed.
Sorry, no.
I just
Ultimately, Spood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because Spood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates. Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear. I'm just kidding.
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end
Dude.
of the day, I don't want any of you guys to get killed for something that I'm being framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly...
Oh, absolutely random piece of lore. But Crazy Gojo here is one of my friends. He was like one of my earliest subscribers. And I brought him with me to the very first state event. So getting to see him have like a little bit more of a prominent role here, it's kind of cool.
Crazy lore.
Yeah.
Being framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly...
You need to leave.
Okay, genuine
Me
question.
being really smart.
Yeah, genuine question. Why did you go to pirates that would like chase a bounty?
I wasn't going there to live there. I was getting a tour of the island from Turntap in the real event. I wanted to see every nation.
Okay, that's fair.
Also, I saw a couple of questions in chat what the bounty was. I think that was an Aperion thing. I think Aperion wanted to kill
Yeah,
you
somebody
because, like,
said
you
that.
killed Alex.
I think Flux said that he didn't
Aperion
actually
was
have to put out a
mad.
bounty because Aperion did it.
Aperion is mad, and then the Alcaracina Pirates are basically the Sultan, and they were mad from last event, which is season 2, because I planned to assassinate the Sultan. That's the real answer. And so they accepted the bounty.
Also, I think somebody asked what the reason was that Turntap warned you here.
What?
Or I guess somebody asked like, how did Turntap know, and also what was his reason for warning
Turntap
you?
was in on it. They Turntap was told by I think Gojo or Potato Man, I don't remember who, that they wanted to set the bounty on me. And I think he turned his mind. He changed his mind. I'm pretty sure that was literally it. Is that kind of harassing him?
Never
Because they
mind.
were in a Discord call together, and then he was just like, you know what? You know what?
Screw these
I gotta
guys.
fuck
They're
with this
annoying
Saps
me.
guy. Gotta fuck with this Saps guy. If I recall correctly.
Isn't there also
while
footage of you like crouching behind a wall, overhearing them talk about the trap?
Yeah, so after I run away here, and then I actually turn back, and I'm crouched behind their wall, and I overhear Potato Man and Gojo leaking their Discord call, talking about how that there was a trap and they wanted to kill me.
So you
And
knew.
so I like get that directly, and yeah, I knew running away from their place that it was 100% they had a bounty on me and they wanted to kill me.
Okay.
Because he turned out was very ambiguous as to, because the Covenant and the Pirates were allied. He wanted to be as ambiguous as possible, and obviously I kind of ruined that by saying his message out loud. Whoops. But he was ambiguous enough for them to be like kind of question it for a bit for him to get away.
Okay.
But I directly catch them. right after that. So
Where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head. So he told Saps to run.
What's going on?
1 sec. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either
see, this is why I was questioning him, is because I just caught the pirates and I was like, why aren't you telling me?
Yeah.
It's hard to trust people
That's
right
just
now,
why
so I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
This is so suspicious. As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Bro really just ghosted him. He was just trying to help
did.
you out, and it was just like, see you later.
Also,
It's all alone.
I wanted to point this out. Somebody in chat said that they're like, their 4th graders are like really into this video, and they have so many melty bead crafts and like paper bag puppets of like Flux, Saps, Spood, and Cass, and I thought that was cool.
Wait, what?
Wait, okay.
What? That's so sick. Yo, you should show them.
You should
Wait,
join the
which chatter said that? Which chatter said that?
Nintendinata. I'm so mispronouncing that.
I'm trying to find the chat.
Nintendinata. But yeah,
They have
apparently
so many bead crafts and paper bags. Oh, that's so cute.
that's actually really. You should. Oh.
I want to say hi to the class. You should like record a clip. Be like,
Oh, yeah,
hey,
yeah. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now.
It's me. Yo, what's up, guys? This is so awkward.
Stay in school.
Stay in school, guys.
Don't
Play
do
Minecraft,
drugs.
Stay in school first. Don't. They're 4th graders, man. What?
Gotta stop them before they find out on the streets.
Listen to your parents. Go to bed. Eat your vegetables. And play Minecraft. There we go. Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Life advice with Saps.
Necessary.
Never trust the college board.
Take physics, never take biology.
This is such a serious production. This is such a official behind the scenes stream.
Listen,
Saps, what is your
creative
advice
villains
to your
have their tunnels.
kids, to the kids if the best friends frame them for political assassination?
Don't do drugs. That's for sure.
All right.
Have we ever talked about
Never talked about what?
Saps? I wanted to bring it up when you had your like said I just want to talk line, but like because that was real. Did we ever talk about like what was happening to you outside of the event?
Oh no, and I don't think I don't.
No, okay, all right.
Iffy.
Cool.
There was some TLDR, some real life, not real life, but like out of game harassment that I endured for a bit during the event when people thought I was breaking a rule, which was kind of cringe. And that is all I will say. Boo.
Okay. Moving on.
Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust. He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead. And So he ventured into the
This is an ish
snow.
section, yeah.
Okay, something that really bugs me
Uh,
is how like
was-
distorted the like camera
He
is.
ventured into the snow.
Oh, that is a problem with the shaders.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny. I went digging around like a long time after this scene was filmed and figured out you could turn that off. But by then it was too late.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so Ish did this section.
think
so
so.
Ish did a lot of the shots in this section, and I did a couple of them and redid some to make it. I think a lot of the very last shots I redid to slightly match it better to the Theria tower scene from season 2.
Okay, well,
And a couple, and then like we'll make 1 or 2, and I added all the sound effects and stuff.
we'll cover those in a little bit more
But
detail
yeah.
when we
Oh, this
when we
was
get
your
there.
This is mostly Ish.
And started collecting blocks.
Okay, do you want to tell them about the tower?
I can't trust anybody.
I do.
Flux won. He completely
This is all fake. This is
won.
honestly, this is kind of like
There's just no point anymore.
the story version of the of what happened here. Like I did go to the Tundra. I was all alone. Everyone actually hated me.
A tower in the tundra.
But I thought it'd be. I had this random fun. I was recording a voice line with Ish for day 7, and I had this really funny idea where I was like, "Hey Ish, what if I made a tower in the Tundra?" And he's like, "What? What do you mean? What do you mean a tower?" And I said, "That looks exactly like the Theria tower." And then he was like, "Oh, this is so funny." And he's like, "If you..." And so what we legit did is he sat AFK talking to me for like an hour as I collected all the materials in survival and actually made the tower based on the materials that were there in the Tundra. And I literally built it up in survival. And then we just hung out. And then so he got the replay. There's like a full time lapse we can have, which is really funny.
All right.
Dude, somebody in the chat knows the lore,
The lore.
the name of the tower.
Said that.
Oh, the Theria tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was called that name. I can't be clipped saying that.
The obelisk.
There's something obelisk.
Close enough.
Something obelisk.
I appreciate how it becomes an important plot point in every Ish video that there's some sort of tower that's important. First it was the wooden fence, then it's the iron torch. Now we get what looks like the snow
You had the
rod.
1.5 middle tower. You had the prison
middle
tower.
the warden's tower.
I didn't even realize that actually.
Yeah.
Man,
Ish likes his
I hate
towers.
symbolism.
It's not symbolism.
Trusted
I think he
symbolism.
just likes tall buildings.
Yeah, the people in the event like tall buildings. I don't know. Also, I hope you know, Saps, all the art of you on this tower now is going to be different.
No.
No, it won't. It's
No?
fine. It's fine.
Unsure what you're referring to.
What's wrong with the obelisk? There's nothing wrong with the obelisk, isn't there?
There's nothing wrong with the
Yeah,
obelisk.
that's true. No, absolutely my fault.
My fault.
Yeah. If you want to be a main character in an Ish event, build a tower.
Build a tower.
Build a tower.
A monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off.
Okay.
Funny shot.
Really weird shot. Very good reason for why it's in there. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, this is a direct match cut to the Therian one, like 1-to-1.
Should I pull that up? Just
I
for
tried to
like-
make it as close as possible. Yeah, please. It's like 45 minutes or something in the.
Bro had to
in the
memorize.
video.
In the biggest
This is like my only screen
ever
time
done
for
without a
years.
playback code,
So
I think. What is happening?
at before 45,
Yeah, bro knows the time code.
like legit, like 45 exact. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the
That's a
exact
good
same tower too. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's 1-to-1. I built a 1-to-1 tower. That's great.
And he planned
Yeah, like that is the same thing.
Yeah. Except it's made of materials that were legit in the Tundra.
To jump off.
Why does Saps always get undressed to jump off the tower?
And keep playing.
Less air resistance that way.
Honestly.
It's more aerodynamic as he falls to the ground.
I want to feel. I want to feel one with the tower. You know.
Okay.
To jump off.
Okay. So you walk up. Okay, this one actually starts with you looking above. Yeah, and then it goes. Oh, and then the fake out. Fake out.
But he didn't.
He didn't.
If
And then I have to
doesn't
aura
die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Did you actually? You didn't actually say that.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah, no, I'm rather certain that all of that was fake, including the line. I'm less sure about the line. I'm more sure about the tower, but I'm pretty sure the line is also fake. Yeah.
Do we know who did the Remy the Rat scene?
Saps
Me.
X Towers.
I did this one.
This is you?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know much to say except that combat's hard. to get
That's
footage of.
fair. Or like getting good footage of Minecraft content that doesn't just look like a 50-minute lifesteal SMP fight is really hard to do.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to point out just from like a narrative standpoint, I love how this Colosseum is framed as like a place where you fight to prove your innocence. And then at the very end, Flux and Saps fight in the Colosseum. And it proves Saps' innocence.
Bro.
Sorry.
Dude, spoilers,
Sorry.
bro. No, okay, but
You should get a move on. Though,
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
be honest.
One.
I
Today,
got class
we
in the
have
morning.
2 new prisoners who will fight to the death. Rinit, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder
Conspiracy.
West Helm food supplier Dinosaur. Ready, set, fight!
is it the exact same music you use in the final fight? Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But then sweet. Wait, some guy jumped in.
This is true. That happened.
That's
Why
what
did he
Thomas
jump
should
in?
have done.
I would have
Pretty sure
won.
that guy said. I think that guy said he jumped in because he like.
Remy the Rat had won his duel in the
Thought Remy was actually innocent, and he was trying to save him.
Fair enough.
But Remy was not innocent.
And all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor
Did
Shmood
Remy actually
himself.
squeak in VC?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
This POV is
It's been a busy
real.
few
I'm so
days
glad
for
I found
Emperor
it.
Shmood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Shmood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Shmood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Shmood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he
I think we
went
talked
and
about
who he
this, but the
associated with.
assassination
It's also why Shmood
attempts
was
in season
particularly
2.5
angry
were
when he found out
so
that one
much
of the
worse
people
than
who
any other
planned to kill
season.
him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen
I
in the
gotta
Commonwealth
try. I gotta
earlier
attempt
today.
this. People like 9 separate instances, some ridiculous number of people trying to assassinate me after the day 4 trap.
Yeah. Everybody wants to
It
be
was
the
crazy.
main character, and like if you kill an important person, then you get to be the main character. So it was a really weird time to be playing in an ish event.
Across the world to find Knight Arcturus. And when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Shmood immediately reached out to Sitz Creek to request he be handed back to West Helm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows.
Was the the crash out head shake
fury.
here? Was that a replay shot?
That was a flashback shot.
Okay.
But it was,
I'm gonna make sure
that almost didn't make it in.
everybody knows.
Spood's crash out here.
It's corrupt. They step that talking.
The crow edit's fun.
Yeah, the crow's so funny because
edit.
those are very much not Minecraft. This was a really controversial scene when Ish posted it.
Yeah, this was a controversial scene for the edit. It was insane.
It was funny.
We had like whole debates over crow or no crow.
Yeah.
To crow or not to crow, that is the question. Or what the
And then
crows look like.
Yeah, and at one point I was like, I could make a resource pack to like turn parrots into crows, and he was like, no, that's too much effort. And I'm like, fair enough.
I
So
still don't know if crows were the move here. I think it's kind of funny, but
I think it's funny.
Crow hater.
Also, for what he says there, he says, I hope they stub their toe. Those fucking traitors, those dickheads, I think is what he said. Oh no, those Commonwealth bitches, those dickheads. Something along those lines. That's funny. Swearing
And
alert.
so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2
bitches, that
was
was
getting
fun.
annoyed to hit the
I like how you guys remember what words are censored.
I remember because it's funny.
It is.
Yeah. It's hard. It's so hard. I tried to find Spood walking into a diplomatic meeting so I could put that line over it, but I couldn't. So I just had him walk into Remy's restaurant and say it and have everyone turn their heads because that was a funny visual
That was
representation
also
of
funny,
it.
yeah.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jovial's grave, and had stolen Jovial's head.
Can I wear this? Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth.
Wasn't there didn't Addison not intentionally steal the head or something? Wasn't there more to that?
No.
No?
I'm pretty sure Addison was being a dick.
Okay.
The very existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who were mostly cheese merchants.
Oh, this is actually really interesting.
sense
I'm
of
pretty sure that
security to
most
smaller groups.
references to the Canadian cartel are added after the Canadian cartel
Really
video got
weird.
really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people
people
kept on the community posts. They were like,
Everyone was
"Let's
asking
get
about
them
it, yeah.
in."
Anyway, but this is the most that we
Like
see of
this
it.
new
This and a couple
nation
other
who are
shots.
mostly cheese merchants and call themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese, but el queso!
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land...
Ish, I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What? On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama: the murder of Linguini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Linguini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Cynnikka secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Linguini Mafia.
Okay, just a second. Going back to the Barbenheimer wedding, was that actually the order of things? Because I think I remember it being a little bit different. Was it actually like...
I have no idea.
Okay, none of us know. Good to know. All right.
It's not. It wasn't. I don't think it was a real plot. Besides, like, I mean, like, it was like they did get married at the end of the event.
Mommy.
But like, no one knew besides them. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, was it different order? Yeah.
That's more of like a Barbie video question, because I know there's
Oh
more
yeah, there's
to
a Barbie video.
their interactions.
Yo,
because like
busy Brit shout out. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
Right, shout out. Oh my!
Oh my god! Thank you, Pickle. $100 coming in clutch. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream.
Yo, what's up, Pickle?
I got Pickle.
Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to distract from where we were in the video. Yeah.
Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash.
Rage bait politics.
To then declare
That's
war
Spood's entire modus operandi. Like, that's his entire mode of operation.
Exactly. How
It's
to
just
make the
aura
Commonwealth
farming and
angry.
rage bait.
He invited back to the Westhelm capital
speaking of
the
aura
one
farming.
person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make a deal? We're running
There's so many versions of this.
Who did this scene?
Saps is
Yeah,
back.
I did
And
mention
Turntap's here
that.
too, for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday.
Hold on. Shout out Triple Line, just kind of spinning in
The
place.
Covenant had brought Saps.
Not actually like. Okay. Ender, any thoughts about this scene?
To Westhelm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While
This
Saps
part
didn't
was
fully
insane.
trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter,
This-
he
this
knew that a meeting
technically
with
actually
Spood...
was harder than the meeting itself.
Why? What was so hard
Because
about it?
we one Saps got there with like Turntap and everyone, and like I had to like untoggle Cynnikka, but then you'd see her in chat, so it's like, okay, I can't use that angle, and I can't use it because the POV shot also showed Cynnikka, but I cut out Cynnikka and some of the other knights because they weren't supposed to be there yet, but they all arrived at the same time, and that walkaway of him, like at the beginning, like the complete aura, that was not real because he came through the side where Vadrian is right now, and they all got there like that in like 15 seconds, and then they just sit there and they all like spread up. Oh my god, it was so annoying to go back and forth. So I think there was like 4 different versions of this, if I recall. And then Ish was like, you know what, I'm just gonna reenact Saps coming, like through the center of him walking. And then most of the other shots that are there are kind of just like taken from the different variations to make this new 5th variant. But everything else was pretty easy. I know there was also like pretty much everybody in this call was also a part of the conversation where like there's gonna be a meeting that's about to happen with Spood, and that got cut down to like 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Just because it was pretty long and the same thing over and over again. But I mean, you're about to see it anyways, so.
Why was Cynnikka there?
I
Because
don't
I know-
remember.
Because we talked about having the meeting with all the island leaders pre-day. There's a group chat and then we were gonna have it, I think. Or I was gonna meet with Spood at the beginning. This is the beginning of the day or something. I was meet with Spood and then we were immediately go and like do the meet or something. I don't remember. So long ago.
2 years ago or something at this point.
It was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
You can turn the sun away, paint the moon in black.
Okay.
I'm glad he did.
This is something that I notice in like some scenes.
And it was worth the risk.
Bars.
Oh my god, okay, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was like, this is being black bars, you have no other say-ish. And then he was like, I don't know, I already have a lot of black bars in the video. But I was like, you don't understand. This is gonna be so peak, you need 2. You need 2 black bars. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. You're gonna rewatch it, you're gonna be like, no, I don't want it. And that's exactly what happened, because I did the black bars, and he changed like, I think 3 or 4 out of the 8 shots here. But then he was like, oh my god, the black bars are so peak. So I think, because he wanted to like make it like, oh, black bars should only be like the war and like one other thing in the Ish video. When I talked with him back in like day 4 and during this scene too. Because I also wanted like one part of the trial to be black bars, which is why like when Saps going out, that's like super cinematic, and that was Ish. But I was like, you shouldn't be afraid of black bars, because there's some things that like truly deserve it. And also, this is like, I mean, we love Par, is insanely good song. And Saps and all the Island 1 leaders got the Aura farm, so it was like, come on.
Okay,
It
so
was such
so
a-
what is your criteria for using black bars then?
What gives a reason for why it should be black
Yeah,
bars?
like
and why it
when is a time that you would use black bars versus not using black bars?
Black bars to me, at least in the context of the Ish video, was something where a big moment was about to happen or was occurring, while it also is kind of like the song was peaking. You have them going up. It's a perfect montage moment, because it is going to be a montage. That was the only description I was given for this part. So it was literally just like a combination of songs peaking. They're about to go up. It'd be really, really, really cool to see the first climax of the song, where it's like the super cinematic of the whole building, everybody going in. And then
remember
when they all
asking
leave, you
Ish.
have the contrast of them leaving, but with a different goal.
Yeah, I remember what Ish said is this first black bar section is kind of like Ender said, like the peak song. The peak like the song is peaking, but it's also to signify the audience is oh shit, because it's supposed to be so crazy that Saps and Spood are about to meet to the audience. Like it's like a ridiculous thing that's happening. And then the song peaks and it's a fire song, you know, and so black bars.
And so black bars.
You can also
And so black bars.
You slap them on there.
Black bars are kind of like a lock-in type thing to the viewer. You put them on a section where you want the viewer to lock in. And I think this also happens when he does it on day 4 with the Seraphim bunker foreshadowing. at the end of the day. Which is another, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just wondering, because like I always see black bars like used sometimes, but I'm very curious what the actual like criteria for using them would have been, because I never used them in my sections. I never had like lock-in sections like that.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluixon.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingulini situation. So Spood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Cynnikka and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
And then the black bars come back for the song peak.
To begin the meeting, Spood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
Speech audio here
One
from
of my right-hand men
speech.
was murdered in cold
Yep.
blood by someone in association
all real.
with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many.
It's all real, but it's
injustices I've heard about on
from the
Island 2,
3 different
and I
like the audio there is from like the earlier meeting or like the later meeting. It's so odd.
Approached by Luminara.
Like this,
Speaking
the
of potential
turntap audio is from
and
here. The
approaching
Spood audio is
in
from the
regards
earlier
to,
meeting. I'm pretty
Fluxion,
sure.
The guy who Saps is claiming killed
It was
everyone, which
weird.
I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spood
Snowbird, confirm or deny?
What?
The Flux bribes, the Legacy writing Flux out, all that stuff.
Oh no, that's not real. We didn't. Honestly, no, we didn't.
No,
bribe
I'm pretty
Legacy
sure it
to
was
them.
because wasn't Legacy supposed to marry Turntap in game or some stupid shit like that?
Oh. Are you asking me about us forcing him to drop out?
Their conversation was real. Turntap and
We-
Legacy. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think. I'm not so sure about the Turntap stuff. I was gonna go into us forcing Legacy to drop out later.
Okay.
What OMG Legacy and Turntap?
You've
Yeah, I think I
given,
Lord
you've given the
dropped.
shippers more
So
fuel.
Lord shippers. I'm dead serious. Oh no, it was Legacy and Triogami. It was Legacy and Triogami. Okay, that's what it was. It
Okay,
wasn't
yeah,
Turntap.
yeah.
I'm sorry, artist.
Dude, Saps, Turnacy. What's happening?
You can ship Legacy and Turntap though. It's fine.
It's fine. They'll be fine.
I give your full, and I'm neither one of those people.
Thank you for the
Oh
50
my
pickle. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We're having a lot of fun with it too. I think we agree this is peak. Thank you for the $50. That's crazy. Okay, so we'll cover more about the politics when we get to that. That makes sense.
stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with West Helm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince them after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission
Let's
to
go.
reunite Island
Peak shot in a second.
This shot?
This
Oh, that is nice.
fucking good.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people
My
of
scene,
Elysium
my scene.
still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
What is that? What does that mean? That's vague.
Yeah. So okay, something that you'll notice is that like I do a really weird style where I just like will move
which is
people's chat around to like actually represent where the voice is coming from.
Elysium wasn't
And that's
convinced
only
that
something you'll see in my
potential corruption
scenes.
on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then suddenly,
Oh, and the screen shake. that was my addition too. I'm so proud of that.
what the? What is this? About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right
This was such a
through
fun scene to
Elysium.
edit, just
They
because
quickly
you've got like a
left,
ton
but
of
it
like
certainly
I
didn't
don't know.
help the tensions.
Someone was saying that like military scenes are hard to do,
Nonetheless,
but
the
like this is so
proceedings
fun.
Being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah.
True.
After even more deliberation and after even more time passed,
Excuse me, you have to say something important. The troop of people that came by.
Also, the speed up, the sped up scenes, that is also something that is primarily in my scenes.
Troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next like 5 minutes. I do not know.
What are you talking?
Emperor Spoon had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spoon had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the
What's the lore?
Commonwealth's territory.
What's the lore?
What, did anybody else just get disconnected and reconnected real
Yeah,
quickly?
yeah, I did.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I think Discord. I think Discord's bugging right now.
Okay. Was anybody saying anything during that scene? Did I just like
No.
miss? No. Okay.
Pretty good.
All right. Sounds good.
To find and arrest Knight Arcturus. Oh boy, they're almost there, I think.
I remember watching one of the first reviews of this session and being in the call with you and Ish and telling you to put shots on beat, every single shot. I'm so glad you did it. It's so peak.
It's so good.
It's so good. You cooked.
Military scenes are so fun because it's just like, I don't know, it's so much action. Action scenes are so much easier than meeting scenes. I hate meeting scenes.
We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
Something else
I
that's
like
hard to do
establishment scenes.
sometimes is like in subtitles, like when a name is like spelling out something, like Knight. Do you do Knight_Arcturus? Do you like spell out the underscore? Like, it's such a weird thing to like choose how you're gonna do the subtitles.
Yeah.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Dude.
Everyone, bail.
Generational oral.
The West Helm
Yeah.
Squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation.
Bro, imagine a line of
West
people
Helm
stands
then went
outside and
around,
holds their
searching
shields
every
up.
house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth.
This scene was actually really hard to do because like it was supposed to be super high pitched.
The West Helm Squadron had
or not high pitched,
successfully
fast paced.
intimidated the Commonwealth leadership
And
into
like it's
fleeing
really
their
hard
own
to like
nation.
show
West Helm then
looting
went around,
while also like
searching every
having the
house,
clips be
every
fast
mine,
enough
every
that
crevice
Ish
of
was
the
happy.
Commonwealth.
So it was like changing
But
on every beat.
ultimately, Night Arcturus was
Also a
nowhere
slower
to be
song,
found.
so
It is.
Not be easy.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition.
I forgot that the later days just don't end.
Yeah.
What does
Can
Cass
I,
think about
run
this?
something by you real quick?
I did the captions here in the body.
You know
or
how
the
everyone's trying to kill
ambience and everything.
Saps because
And the what?
Ambience and sound effects.
It's really nice.
What he did.
I remember
And then
this was like
during
right
this
after my section, so I'd always see the start of it, and it was always so clean. Like, it was always so.
The video and like music and voice lines were here from him.
he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Flux.
Every time this scene plays,
I was
take a
sailing
shot.
past Saps' place.
Digging. Oh, this.
What?
Yeah. What about this scene?
Oh my.
This scene is real. This is real event footage. I did the editing around this section, like the not here, but I mean with the like found footage stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, this is
when you,
real
like-
event footage? Oh no,
Yeah.
this
This,
is yeah.
this. Sorry, there.
I thought
it
you
is,
meant their
current
conversation.
TV.
I was like, what?
No.
Really?
Their conversation is re-recorded for dramatic effect
Simplified
and
for
narrative
dramatic,
purpose.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause a lot of that would have happened over Discord, so you put it in game.
I remember like how much like we had a lot of discussion about this in the editor Discord about like
Yeah.
how we were supposed to do this scene. But Snowbird, this was your scene, so you probably remember it a little bit better. Do you want to take point on this one?
Yeah. So, there was some funny effects here, fun speed ramp. When you play it in a second, when Flux gets highlighted, there's some funny background to that. So
Flux?
the cropping on this, in hindsight, I probably could have done this better. I had to recreate so Theron's footage was uploaded to YouTube at a really low resolution and bitrate. Which is why it's so crunchy in this footage, and I'm also zooming into it here.
Yeah.
So I had to get a clearer picture of Flux. I had to like go and like find this spot on the map, start digging sand here. And there's a bunch of edits of this that didn't make it in. There was like one point where we had like the full screen get split in half, and I don't know. We just I guess settled on
My favorite one actually isn't this one. My favorite one is the highlight actually goes over where Flux is.
over him. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite one, and it wasn't close in my opinion. I thought that one was so much better than it being to the left. I thought it would be
that's what I
so
initially
cool for it
did.
to highlight like this, exactly like this, except it's the clear part of the image is where now Flux is. Like I think that's like a zoom in and enhance thing.
I think it's offset. Right now, I think it was originally offset.
Yeah, it literally is
over
that,
him.
except just dragged, I think, and then matched.
But he was like, just put it to the left of him, I guess, and I was like,
oh,
oh sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps' place? And
What is he doing at
why is he
Saps'
getting
place?
blocked?
What's that rascal doing there?
He's just nice. He's just a nice guy. And he
gonna
wanted to
show
help you
Cass.
mine sand.
Yeah, this evidence means nothing. Chat's
Yeah,
right.
I think you should just have to
Interesting. Oh, these lines. Yes.
You know what? Go show this to Tricolor.
Are these replay
Probably
lines
also
or like
carry on.
are these voice acting lines from or Cass?
Yeah, these are
Yeah.
these are
That makes
acted
it.
lines.
Most of the like more punchy moments, like the more like uh, big reveal moments or like big speech moments, are voice acted, just because very few people have the public speaking skills to be cohesive without a lot of ums and uhs in their talking. So a lot of the times
Yeah.
people will go back and redo voice lines just to make things a little bit tidier.
Question in chat I find interesting. What other evidence was used against Fluixon? There were a couple of screenshots that had like, there was a screenshot that was like me standing next to like New Kids and not fighting him, which was also conjecture. Like in a court, I could have fought that and been like, New Kids is like several PvP tiers above me, and I would have died instantly. But there was the biggest point of evidence is that early on in Luminara's life, we had given New Kids like a role and then taken it away later, and I think Neptune like checked logs or something and found that out. A lot of Flux's goon group was never found out anything with like hard evidence, which I guess I'll get to later. Like the bribe was not a real thing that okay, the bribe was never put down on a record, and the bribe sort of happened, but it was more
You
of
mean
a
Judge
joke.
Timebomb didn't have a chest labeled bribe from Fluixion in his basement?
What
do you mean?
Although Thomas did toss him a diamond and
Hey, that's
and
in my
say
video.
something funny.
That's in my video.
Yeah, your video. That was
my better
real.
video,
That
send it
happened.
to-
Although, yeah.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Hear
Guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Yeah, and I guess that'll. But yeah, Commonwealth already thought he was evil, so that there was a scam trial, anyways. Yeah, and I also watch Thomas POV when it releases, like, because more will go into conspiracy side of things.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm on it.
A citizen of the Cass Coalition
A lot of stuff
had
I
been
filmed was
reviewing his
after
old
this
video
time
footage
lapse.
when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps's roof. On
That
its
feels-
own, this wasn't
Yeah,
the
that's a
best
really
evidence.
big stretch.
But for some people, it did raise some questions.
It was publicly known that we were gonna go help Saps with his build. I think we even that interaction all happened at like an Aperion leader meeting. Yeah, that's all.
So how did you frame Saps again? Like, what did you? How'd you get out of any suspicion on you?
They had alibis. They were in like Luminara.
Yeah,
That's
'cause we had-
literally it.
we
It
had
wasn't
Seraphim
really.
and-
It wasn't an amazing thing, especially because immediately I went. It was them. Lol.
Well, there's
Which is the
also-
reason why there was a bunch of nonsense evidence depicted on them, because it was nonsense evidence, and then Saps also was like, "Yeah, it's Flux." Lol. So
There's also another side of the story in team message right before the trap dropped on like the Rich Island side, which was like the Rich Island chat. There was a group called like Nudon spamming like from a new tomorrow. And then the trap dropped and like 6 people died, and people thought it was them for a while. Although Ish didn't have team message, so it was never in his POV, and I think that's probably why it wasn't
Why would
covered,
Ish
but
not
either
have
way,
team message?
I think they forgot it was a thing, and so staff members just couldn't see team message when you don't turn it off. Anyways, there's also some funny lore in regards to the New Dawn people. Like, Aperion approached Luminara, which was puppeted by Conspiracy at the time, about wiping out New Dawn because they thought they were behind the trap, and Conspiracy in charge of Luminara was like, "Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do it." And so there was nearly Operation Clown Car is what it was called, where we would have gone and invaded the southern island to wipe out New Dawn to clear our names. which would have been really funny. It didn't happen because Nudon had like video evidence that exonerated them, which was sad. Anyways, that's all I had to say on that topic. But it's funny because it happened.
Oh, this is my scene.
Oh, cold shot, by the way. Good.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is, and who he can really trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingulini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up. When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own.
This is also a scene I edited, and this was probably my favorite scene to actually work on.
Earlier yesterday,
Good job
Queen
here.
Cynnikka had found out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Linguini. This is why Cynnikka was so quiet
I love
yesterday
match
during the
cuts.
Island 1 snow meeting.
They're
She
so
knew
clean.
this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingulini's head.
Dude, like this shot right there. Oh, these shots are so much fun to get.
This was real, wasn't it? Oh
Yeah,
my
it
God,
was.
yeah.
This was 100% real. But something interesting about this that I heard from Cynnikka was that this actually wasn't like necessarily just a shame. I think the shame might have been like re-recorded. This was actually like almost like a symbol of honor to like have yourself be buried in the volcano in a sense. So I don't think this. It might have been. I mean, there's definitely probably some people that probably took it that
Why
way.
would they honor Linguini? That makes no sense to me.
Cynnikka wasn't here. I don't know if it was honoring. I think it might have just been like a burial thing. But Cynnikka wasn't here. Cynnikka shows up late, and all of her people are just going, shame, shame. Like like about Linguini. She walks into this procession. She was not present when it started.
I think the reason
the shot here, the shot where is it? This shot of Cynnikka, that's actually Harvest. Snowbird and I had to use a whole bunch of trickery to get flashback or get a replay mod into flashback so that I could change Harvest's skin to Cynnikka because Cynnikka was not present for like the first part of this charge.
Oh, the things that had to be discovered to get this scene working.
Yeah, Snowbird and I were up for like a while trying to figure that out. I have an instance called Black Magic in my Minecraft launcher.
Wow.
That's just for the purposes of changing replay mod to flashback.
There's some crazy tech. Oh my god.
I replaced
Just
Harvest with Cynnikka
for my
because,
video.
yeah.
For my
In
thing
your
is
video, we
for
had
very
to-
like for not. This is actually I don't think we've ever said this publicly. Is that we recreated entire maps based on just a file that we did not have. We
can-
figured out how to do that. Like we recreated the 1.5 map in its entirety for day one to one, because we had like a replay file of that.
I
from,
was just like
5 years ago.
Yeah, and I don't think that map exists anymore anywhere. Like, 'cause
Yeah,
I know we.
I think we have the only copy of a 1.5 map that was legit, like with the plane.
Yeah. So, and I would reveal the process behind that, but it's kind of a security problem.
Yeah,
for
it's a security
like,
problem.
So yeah.
Because you can just like yoink anything. It's just you just need to get a file. That's all that we can say. We
So,
can't say anything else.
yeah.
It's like a huge security flaw for servers.
The reason why I had to change Cynnikka or Harvest to Cynnikka is because Cynnikka wasn't here for this shot, first off. And secondly, Harvest was just not a super prominent. I don't think he was mentioned anywhere else in the video. I hadn't seen him anywhere else that he had been talked about. So I kind of was just trying to like simplify the Infernus leadership. It's usually what
It's
Ish
just
does.
for the sake of storytelling is why. Yeah. Dude, when we go over your video, Saps.
Whoa.
Oh, Ish editors react
there will be a lot
to
of
Saps
more.
video.
Saps editors react to Saps video.
Yeah.
Dissuade people from invading Infernus. She would show strength by doubling down.
But yeah, him putting the head on was the scene that actually happened. These scenes all actually happened.
Oh! I think the reason they honored Linguini, keep playing it, but the reason they honored Linguini is just because, I think it's just because he was there originally, in like the founding.
Yeah. This also is not Cynnikka. Cynnikka's actually down in the crowd here at this point, but I needed somewhere that Cynnikka would be giving the speech. So I think, I don't know who this is, but this is somebody else that I had to like disguise as Cynnikka.
Disrespect our volcano.
It took so many tries to get this shot. It might have been Ezrin. Okay. I am still salty about the head burning scene. Because
oh my god, the original one is so funny.
The original one, I put Linguini's head on myself. I made myself invisible, and then I hopped in the lava. So it was Linguini's head sinking slowly into the lava, like it was the ring column from Lord of the Rings. And
It's so annoying. It's so annoying because like it's just like, no, we can't do that. It's so unrealistic. But we have crows in this video.
Yeah. And as
so
for unrealistic,
stupid.
I just like to point out
in the biggest social.
Where is it?
Oh, the cannon. The cannon.
Where is it?
It's right here.
Prisoners seems
Where is
to
it?
want to attack. Because there was no fighting, the Thunder was starting to get
it's before
impatient, so
this.
Solif ordered, but until attack. Thunder was quickly left.
No. It's where the screen goes white.
Where does the screen go white?
This is the wrong video. He says
No, Ish, we're finding the cannon shot. We're finding.
Yeah, we're making fun of you right now.
Because there was no fighting, the Thunder was starting to get impatient, so Solif ordered that guards shoot at any prisoner standing still. Some guards listened, but others rehabilitation over punishment.
Where was it?
These guards are standing with
Do
the
not
prisoners.
make fun, he says, of the cannon.
It's got to be around here somewhere.
Biomes. When the cannon shoots,
It's right here.
you
The
will fight
cannon.
until only one. You've been
where
separated
is it?
into 4 biomes. When the cannon shoots, you will
What
fight
cannon?
until
He says
only
it.
one biome.
It's gonna
remains.
happen in a second. Wait.
Okay, there we go.
See when screen goes white.
Fight until only one biome remains.
When the cannon shoots.
So when I sent Ish
What
the
is
file with
that?
this, I hid a screenshot of this underneath this clip as like so we're okay with so we don't want it to be unrealistic, but we're okay with canon.
Yeah.
Long. I was pretty petty. Long story short, I think this is a fine shot. I think this is a really good way of like showing it. It's really consistent. Times have changed. I'm just really
Times
salty.
haven't
'cause
changed. Ish. There's crows in this video.
There's guitars.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, like what is?
So that's just me being petty. I really liked that lava sinking into the head sinking into the lava scene, but it's not that deep. And I think this is one of those cases where murder your darlings was probably a good idea, but it was a good shot.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting
One of my
a
favorite
meeting.
captions coming up.
Beat it
Probably
up.
my
I'm
favorite
getting word
caption.
That Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders that represent
Crashed out.
So this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying that subtitles are hard to do sometimes, because I'm like, I don't know. I was not as lenient
Also,
towards the
Ish
Linguini
makes
mafia.
some nonsensical rules sometimes.
Oh my god! Literally,
Yeah, I'll say it.
This guy is
I'll say it.
unreal with his subtitle rules. Yeah,
He doesn't allow punctuation, but bracket crash out brackets okay.
No, okay. No. Okay, hold on.
Things. It's so
Bracket crash
freaking
out is funny. Legendary caption. I don't know what to tell you.
Originally,
I have two question marks, and then he bracket crash out brackets at me for having 2 question marks when the person's questioning too hard. Unbelievable.
Originally, the caption here was audible crash out, which I think was changed for just like conciseness sake. But yeah, originally I was like, man, this guy's like audibly crashing out, so it's just what I wrote down.
I don't know, man.
So yeah,
Crash out is awesome.
I think Ish just let me do weird stuff with subtitles because I asked nicely. I can't lie. But yeah, I was always pro cynnikka. So even though Vietnam and the Linguini mafia were portrayed as the heroes more so, I was there are moments where I didn't always portray Linguini and the mafia in the best light.
Public sentiment too, though, was that Lingulini, that Infernus was in the wrong. So it was interesting. Like that storyline is very interesting and how.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Linguini was actually kind of the bad guy. It's just he had funny
Yeah.
Mario voice, and then Infernus was also kind of the bad guy because they did things behind people's back.
I
It wasn't like Infernus was the good guys either.
It's explained a little bit better in my video when Tyrannical gives a speech about like sort of what's going on, and Infernus was kind of like bullied into a position. And should they have shared their stuff? Maybe. Were they required to? Not necessarily. I don't know. This is getting into politics about the actual event.
Yeah.
When you hear about editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think
editing
Ludwig's
behind the
reaction catches it best, though. It's like Infernus does Mario undermines Infernus pretty heavily by being like, y'all can mine here. Even though, yeah. Anyways,
funny Mario.
Also, somebody asked if Yggdrasil and Pandora were the actual name. Yeah, it's true. It never comes up here though, because that's not easy for a viewer to remember.
They were player-made names.
Yep.
Yeah, players decided that it was those names in event, not like before the event.
It was called
Yes.
Yggdrasil
Good
because
clarity.
the tree of life, and we had the one tree. And then I don't know where Pandora came from.
Pandora's box.
Pandora's box because of the trap, I think.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Because we were all killing everyone.
Like the paradise, but when you open it up, it's bad or whatever.
Greek mythology with saparata.
It's so funny because
paradise, but when you open the
everyone
box,
draws me as a Greek philosopher as well. That's like the big thing because like Daria, I like had like there was Greek architecture. My vacation home there was Greek architecture, and I'm like yes, Socrates.
Representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them, then we are not going to.
Benji's dead. Benji's dead.
What? Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingulini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing.
So originally, I had a cool shot here that was taken out because it was a little too long, I think. But originally, right here, where it like moves to the side, right? This is Triple Lion. It was originally going to swoop past, and as you go past Triple Lion, it turns into cynnikka turns into Benji button.
I remember that. I like that shot.
Oh, I remember that edit. Yeah, I like that.
But I think that was taken out because it was a little too much.
There's a graphic in the way.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Alongside Infernus had
You're good.
of Lingulini.
No, you're good, Anne.
At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingulini would finally resolve the conflict over
Tyrannical
the volcano
after
and
his
bring
death
peace
at the
to
meeting
the
again.
Island.
Sparkle!
But he ended up seriously regretting this decision.
Take a shot, Sparkle.
So he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life.
Fall death scenes are so fun to like actually capture, especially when it was like how it is here, and you just have this perfect framing. I think this might have been an acted scene, but the framing through the door of the sky and the falling is like sometimes shots just set themselves up for you, and this was definitely one of those cases.
Was there actually footage of his death, or
I believe this
just
was
recreated
acted.
dramatic?
I think this was reenacted.
I remember this. I remember this being acted, but I don't remember if there was footage of this, and this was just because it was cool to reframe it like this. Or
Oh yeah, this is definitely way cooler. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
You back up like
Flux
5
was
seconds, you'll hear
war.
busy.
Maybe a
I'm pretty
trial?
sure.
Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Maybe 10 seconds.
Flux was
Just
brought
one
to
that
Elysium
transitions
and
into-
instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial?
I think
Give
that
Infernus
is
a
an
chance
error
to tell their
that
side.
nobody caught.
Flux was representing
That's okay.
Luminara at the meeting.
I don't think
and
anybody
the leaders
noticed.
actually agreed
Busy
with
goes,
his
yeah,
idea.
like-
So later today, there would
ran
be
away.
a trial against the entire nation of Infernus.
And that's the end of my
Now,
last
when
scene.
the meeting came to an
Or
end,
maybe this
Flux
is.
was approached by
Yeah.
a few
Oh.
guards from Tricolor.
This is my.
Right. Look.
This is an outrage.
We know about
Wait a
the
minute.
allegations,
Jack, get
alright?
ready.
Alright, you're under arrest. You're coming to trial.
Jack, get ready.
You're gonna have a fair
What?
trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
What are you
Tricolor
talking
had
about?
issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Get ready.
Here it comes.
For the death of Jovial in any
Oh god.
What are you
Oh
talking
god, it's
about?
coming.
We know
What are you talking
Seraphim
about?
was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to
I
the
trust
trial
that you're
and
innocent
prove that
because you
you're
told me
correct,
you
which
were.
I believe
Okay.
you
Is
are.
an outrage.
Oh!
By
Hold on, hold on.
Y'all got a donation.
Go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against.
This is an outrage. We played the donation sound from
Okay,
your
here's a fun
stream,
fact.
and it worked.
I think it gets cut down, but I think he says it more than this in this scene. I'm pretty sure, if I remember.
He loves saying this is an outrage.
He
against
does.
Luminara.
That's his like thing. This video.
This is an outrage.
Is he still here?
No, I think he went to
Wait,
sleep.
did he say it? Oh, fucked up.
It's like 1 p.m. for him right now.
It's not. That's
Bro,
not a
probably
normal
gonna
time to
class
be
or
asleep. Saps.
1 p.m.
Yeah, I know for you it might be, but not for most people. 1 p.m. is usually when most of us are awake.
Yeah, so he's awake. What?
What?
It's New Zealand. So it's like 1 p.m. for New Zealand right now.
Yeah,
the
but
afternoon.
he said that he was like going to sleep or he had to go or something. I don't think he's
Probably his class.
No. Nerd.
Yeah, nerd.
I cannot believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
So if you were not leading, run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both
Fine.
not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
An outrage.
We will not stand for this.
This is. He sounds so defeated the second time. Like this is an outrage.
He's stopping here because some people are yapping in his ears, and he's messaging somebody as well.
Don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until.
If anyone's curious, I'm pretty sure Thomas made this call. Oh my god, that's right!
Hey, what is this?
Rotation just said he added me and he said undeafened keybind.
Flux is getting away.
Flux didn't bind, he was stubborn and he was like, I'm not gonna bind an undeafened keybind. And I'm like, bro.
Yeah, so he wasn't able to undeafen ever unless he like completely alt-tabbed and then like went to Discord on his computer.
And I was yelling at him too, and he was like, grr.
He did go grr.
So that was.
He went, this is an outrage.
It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking guilty. When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down.
Oh, that's that it was
He
fun.
believed he had covered all his tracks.
Oh yeah, where he slowly
had gotten
crashes
away
out.
with everything.
Yeah.
This was really well done.
He had to remain calm and decide.
That does such a
on
good job
his
of like
next move.
showing him
Legacy.
going crazy.
Yeah. We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant. And
How
they're
did
working with
conspiracy
Saps
get their
Betrayal.
names? It was
So the
mostly
problem
based on
is,
like what they
we're
did.
afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, that's tough.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the
Okay.
election, Flux had
There's a lot more lore here, and a lot that was cut. The reason he's so defeated, I'm pretty sure, is because we were like, we had this whole like thing prepared against him where we were like, Legacy, you're in like a political marriage with, I think it was like Triogami, and we're like a democratic nation, and so that's kind of like sus and weird. And also, he didn't want to take the 1v6, so he was like,
Oh, that's tough.
Oh,
yeah,
that's rough.
we gave him an ultimatum. Yeah, Rotation's right. We gave him an ultimatum to either divorce Triogami or like drop out of the election. And for the
bro
sake
chose
of love, he chose love.
Aww.
Aww.
Anyway, be sure to post your art on X with the hashtag Triosi or Leganami.
Wait, oh god. Wait.
Be sure to add
Make
both
sure to
Legacy and
Kanuki on Twitter.
and
every single
me
time
and Saps
you post one.
and Snowbird.
Nope, just
and
Kanuki.
Eder.
If you really want
and Ish.
Actually, yeah, make sure to add Ish. Ish loves seeing all the shit art. You can clip that. Post that on Twitter.
Become the leader of Luminara. Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
They wouldn't be able to walk ahead and take him. Okay.
I wonder what Cass thought. Nope, not yet.
That's such a good shot. Who did that? Hold on.
Me? That was my shot.
That's such a nice
That was a
shot.
fun replay pass.
Yesterday, Emperor Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones.
Shut up.
For example, earlier, Spoon had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Jovial's head
my
in
POV.
exchange for netherite. Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
There was originally a match cut underneath that graphic where everybody around him fades in, but the graphic is a graphic and is a graphic.
Graphics will do that, which we love our graphics. No shade to Ant.
My bad again.
No, you're good. No, you're good. I put it underneath just in case.
Yeah, a lot of this we know that there's going to be graphics on. Like Ish will block out like an area with graphic, and then I just kind of forget that there's supposed to be a graphic there, and I just put a transition there anywhere.
Well, I mean, he actually didn't tell us that this graphics were going to be full screen, and so
No,
we
he
just
did.
no.
I knew that. I knew
What?
it.
Really? He never
Yeah.
told me. So I always had a shot underneath it because I assumed it would be like the previous video graphics.
No.
That's so damn you, Ish. What the heck? That's
I
so
knew that.
annoying.
Maybe I should have told you, but
I mean, it didn't matter. I like it's like what a couple
and
extra
in
shots.
hindsight,
or something?
in hindsight, I should have put them underneath just in case, like, yeah.
Yeah,
for
most
more
of-
B-roll, but-
Yeah, I get. There's a couple of times where like graphics were not, like it wasn't the entire time, and so like you needed a shot underneath or something. So
yeah,
it's not the end of the world.
I think I probably should have just not spent as much time on the transitions, knowing that there was going to be a graphic on top of them.
Yeah, real.
I put the match cut under here because I was like, this is cool.
Yeah, like that's the thing. You get lost. You get lost in the sauce.
You get lost in the sauce.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
I got it.
Now, this actually led to an alliance between
I
West
started
Helm
it.
and Tricolor, the first ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth.
I really like how he
Later,
ties
Spoon also
narratively that, like, I like how he makes the head subplot important there.
Yeah,
And how he like canonizes Trihelm.
because wasn't originally that was supposed to be like a marriage between Spood and Jofiel or something?
I don't know. That was it was
What?
a pre-event thing. It was
I
cringe.
remember there was some sort of wedding that was supposed to happen.
And then they kissed.
Bro, chill,
Anyway, so
bro,
be sure to use the hashtag Spoofiel.
That's crazy. That's all right.
Yeah, I think Jofiel confirmed that. So
Visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that.
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant. This is because they believed Turntap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that Turntap
pause.
was making them
This
protect.
the TNT is a reference to when during the Covenant Revolution they blew up their own QM out of rage and anger, I guess. I was trying really, really hard to find footage of that so I could put it in here, and I couldn't. So I am sorry, Covenant players.
I feel like Covenant really
It would've been cool.
really got the short end of the stick a lot here, because we just don't have a lot of footage here because we don't have a lot of content creators in Covenant. So like, there's just a lot that's left in the shadow, partially because we just don't have footage,
yeah.
partially because like, I don't know, it fits the plot.
I even asked around for like their leadership. I was like, does anybody have a replay of this? And they didn't. And I was like, no. So I just put TNT in his hand instead, and I showed it that way. But that's all.
Fun fact, Benji was also supposed to get married to another nation's leader, but Elysium said no because no alliance is peaceful nations. Poor Benji.
Saps.
Alone.
See, originally, Turntap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army.
No, the Covenant did have an internal problem, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, well, I mean that's like an entire plot point. They hated Turntap for harboring me.
But what's interesting as well that I don't know is really, it's not emphasized in the video, but, well, I guess it kind of is, but you kind of fund the death of Lingulini.
I found the death of Linguini. There's a big huge alliance, bigger than West Helm, called the Requiem. That was the Alcaracina Pirates, Nevermore, and the Covenant, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And they accounted for like, it was West Helm, Elysium, and then the rest of the island was all in this alliance. And I actually am probably I single-handedly destroyed the biggest island, or the biggest alliance in the entire world, because I showed up on Turntap's doorstep. So
Why are people saying Spood was 14?
Some-
That's just not true.
Thunder said that
Where did I
Spood
come
was 14, and everyone's listening to Thunder.
Dude, Thunder, bro.
Thunder lied, people died.
Yeah. Oh, also, in a way, you giving diamonds to the peacekeepers gets a lot of people killed in war. Have you ever thought about?
Well, I mean, that is almost like the whole theme of my entire POV video. Interestingly enough.
No,
Gotta go check that out or whatever.
I'm pretty sure Spood is like a grown-up man. Like, yeah, at least 20.
The more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by
Thunder's
Saps
actually
and
not old
wanted to
enough for
help him.
Discord. You should ban him.
Yeah, we should all mass report Thunder underline.
Don't do that.
No,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
do that.
Please don't do that. That's a
that.
joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
We have too much power.
Oh.
We cannot say that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
do that.
There's been
Don't do
problems like that
that.
before. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
The reason Turntap had acted
Rowdy face.
strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing.
No, Thunder's our goat. Thunder's
goated.
Thunder's part of Blueprint. Like, not in like any staff capacity, but he's just there.
Thunder's a part of Blueprint.
He's awesome. He's a source of joy and whimsy.
Thunder is actually such a funny person. It is really funny. The drowning Thunder scene is one of my favorite shots from this video, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Why did some of the Covenant people hate you?
The same reason why random people in the event hated me. They thought I broke a rule. They thought I was really fucking cringe for it.
So it was,
so they just hated me out of game for it.
Gotcha.
Well, okay, but I'm sure that because the pirates were in Requiem, right? So I'm sure they had a lot of political like sway and influence in regards to that.
Yeah, but I mean, like there was higher. I mean, the people in Nevermore didn't like me.
Yeah.
There's like big chats in the Nevermore higher up discords where a lot of the higher ups were like, "Yeah, Saps is cringe as fuck." I remember seeing those, which was unfortunate. That was everywhere. It was just an inevitability because obviously if I went, yeah, guys, I didn't actually do it. Like I didn't break any rules. I'd be banned. If I did break the rule, it would kind of go against the role play of it. So, yeah, the Peacekeepers actually did like me. Thunder's correct. Me and the Peacekeepers were chill as fuck. We like actually hung out the entire event until War Day. Yeah, Peacekeepers were kind of goated, but it wasn't the Peacekeepers that did the revolting. If I remember correctly, it was actually like everyone else in the Covenant. So
yeah, the Peacekeepers were busy with you at the time, I think. If I remember right.
Oh my god.
What?
Easy. No, it's just a notification on my little phone.
Walk ahead.
Anyway, now that Turntap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which Turntap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spood could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here, you're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You
killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now
literally the
hiding.
guy. Oh,
This
that's
player,
you. Why did you
Zekor,
say
was now
that?
the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally
This is real
kill
footage.
Saps.
For somebody who asked in chat.
The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood
For
to hand
now.
Saps over.
Shipud, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. And are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright. Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me
I think a lot of
Saparata,
this though is reacted.
and the
inside
Commonwealth
stuff.
gives
This
you
is
9
entirely fake.
hunters.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
RT for Saps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparata now, and then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you
Real
know
footage,
where he
fake
is?
dialogue? I think so. Or
It's
partially real
interesting
footage,
because
partially
Six
reacted
Creek said he
footage,
didn't.
fake dialogue.
Okay.
We don't have him.
Is
what I think it is.
I get that this is probably reenacted, but like, is this based off of what Spood actually said?
That's a Saps question because I think he was there and he is deafened right now. Yeah, but rotation says he remembers all of this being acted. There's like a POV shot in there that was thrown in that is probably real. And I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
There's chat in those shots.
I'd like to know because I feel like this scene is kind of like where I got some respect for Spood as a character. Because up until now in the event, he'd just been kind of like a loudmouth, goofy person. And that's probably how he's been presented in like most of the video too. But this scene is kind of where I'm like, okay, kind of based. Definitely a based scene.
Somebody in chat said half was acted because the server went down mid-meeting. So my guess is that this scene is basically a TLDR of what happened.
Okay. The whole Knight Arcturus betrayal storyline is made up. I don't
think that's
true. I don't think that's true, yeah. Yeah, it was probably a lot more screaming. That makes a lot of sense. Because the voice lines where they ask for Knight Arcturus, I know are real because I edited some of them where they were asking for him. So I know it's not completely fake. But yeah, this was such a good scene for Spood.
Look,
fake or not.
He comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Spood, don't
Look,
do
Spood,
this.
I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone
The music's
from back
really
home
good here
that
too.
you're harboring Saparata.
The lyrics
They'll
when they
all
come in
declare
are also
war on you.
really apt.
This will be the end of West Ham.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
Alright. Get out. Now.
so peak. Yeah, Zeker's voice is really hard to take seriously in this video to me too.
He does a really good job there, though.
Yeah, he does do a pretty good job. There's just something a little bit robotic about it that I think seems a little bit off to me.
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event.
Oh, Saps, you're back. Question for
Yeah, I'm
you.
back. Okay.
The scene with Zekor and Spood and yourself, was that... we know it was reenacted. We know a lot of the voice lines were probably redone.
No, it's entirely fake.
Yeah, but was it based
Not one bit.
Was it at least based off of something that Spood kind of actually said?
No. Not really. No. There's a guy named Josh Net or something like that. Yeah. Who had a meeting with us in West Elm, which was kind of about that, where they asked for for me, but it was immediately with Spood had the army crouched behind a corner, and then they popped out and murked them the moment they asked the question, which was really funny. But actually, none of this is that. I don't, because what's funny is Zeker asks for this meeting with Spood, and then the meeting is like going to happen, and then the day ends. Period. Because it's at the end of day 8, and then day 9, someone's late, whether it's Spood or Zeker, and so the meeting just doesn't happen.
That's really
we just
funny.
walk away. We just go do something else.
I think it's funny that out of all the scenes to be acted, this is like just the normal dialogue scene. It's one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks for clarifying.
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Cynnikka had told everyone that she actually planned to attend. As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy.
Is that trial an actual mess? Yes.
Oh no. Oh boy, Saps getting attacked again. The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Cynnikka and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Let's come inside.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control. And then someone's setting up dripstone.
Who edited this scene? Is this an Ish?
This was primarily Busy. I think Ish did this dripstone falling part.
I just want to call out that that stair scene.
And then
I love the speed ramp there. I don't
That's
know who
so
did that.
cool.
Someone's setting up dripstone.
Yeah. Okay. Saps, do you want to talk a little bit about how you survived this? Because I remember you talking about it, and it was like a really cool story.
So, in the actual event, this scene was indeed meant for Turntap. I think they would have been very happy getting me as well. But it was this, like Ish said, Covenant members who did not like Turntap for harboring me, who left the Covenant, now coming back to kill Turntap because they were angry. And which is interesting is that they are doing this trap, and there's a lot of people, there's a lot of commotion, it's really loud, but I'm so on edge. I've been on edge this entire event. And I hear what's it called? I hear the block being broken above me. And for context, I'm in the exact same seat as Turntap. So like exact block. So if I don't hear this and it happens, I die with Turntap. But I hear it and I take a step away and I look up, which is why you can see me looking up. And that's the only reason why is because I was so on edge and I was looking around. I was so antsy. That's the only reason why I live. I think it's just crazy because they could have gotten both me and Turntap at the same time.
Yeah, I just thought it was really cool that you like heard it in the middle of the hall like that. That's just a cool little anecdote.
Yeah.
Turntap, looks like he's tapped out there, to be honest.
And like
I don't blame him at that point.
Turntap was dead, killed by 2 disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
What the? Run, they're trying to kill us.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Cynnikka directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus castle. Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Linguini Mafia. But now that Cynnikka had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis. It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Spood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
I did this section.
Glory to
starting
Westhelm.
now.
These guys are all waiting for something to happen.
Oh, this time Pause. The chat there. So this replay, this POV, the footage there is not real. Ish was not in Westhelm at this time. He was actually spectating Sitzkrieg getting killed, I believe, or he was at least nearby. This chat is pulled out of replay.
That's really funny.
Through some fancy shenanigans.
Again, we get more Snowbird black magic. It's really funny because like this is the first time I'd seen Spider portrayed in a positive light. Because every time that I saw him, it was in the Blue Cross meeting where Linguini betrays Infernus, and he's just like yapping for most of the meeting, and I got so tired of it. So
that's the Blue Cross meeting moment.
I had a much more negative opinion of Spider than a lot of people that watch this video do.
Something I wanted to also bring up, I forgot to do it because it was day 8 and it was snow scene, but the meeting in the snow is really funny because there's a Blue Cross meeting and all that time during that time, and I'm pretty sure, I think Spood said to me, or said at one point, it was like, he didn't want to go to the Blue Cross meeting and he was very happy to go to the snow meeting because, you know.
Get him out of it.
Yeah.
Bro. So there were so many meetings on Island 1. Why did we need so many meetings?
There's so many meetings everywhere because of the prox chat.
I love prox chat, but meetings are one of the downsides.
Inevitable.
But at least they're not over Discord, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
so.
right.
This scene was fun.
This is it.
A lot of this army movement is in replay and was reacted. So if you notice, the camera doesn't pan to the end of the to the left, because you would notice how small the army actually is compared to how large it would have been.
Wait. Pause for a second. Go back to that graphic. Oh yeah, something I want to point out is that Spood really wanted his like soldiers to be different here. So I had to like go back and change the heads for these boats.
I was noticing that it wasn't your classic like ninja head.
Yeah, that was the one that me and Ish decided on for like all the head graphics. But yeah, for Spood got like the only special treatment for this.
That's really funny.
Oh, okay. Go back, because there's another fun magic shot. This shot is technically 2 shots. There's a crop in the center of them, and as they go up the stairs, the same group is also simultaneously entering.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's...
But nobody notices because it's fun.
You do that a lot. You do a lot of like spliced together shots like that.
Yeah, it was a fun technique I picked up during this video and Saps video towards the end, and I was like, why did you do that? Asked Rotation. Because otherwise the group really looks small, and I wanted to portray them as really big as a group.
So
otherwise it's not as cool.
I talked a lot about what my signature like elements are in editing. Snowbird signature elements are cutting shots. Like shots made up of multiple different shots.
Yeah.
Inders are apparently black bars.
Wait, what? Where is everyone?
The Commonwealth had been completely abandoned. See, after Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him. Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now...
This section...
Sorry, I love the way he says global humiliation.
Well, originally, I'm glad that he added this section, because originally he was like, after 9 long days of chaos and infighting, and then he moved on. But he extended this section to like really drive home like why nobody joined the Commonwealth, and then he also iterated that like nobody joined them, and I thought that was really cool.
I think yeah.
Watched this back.
I think the scene being a little bit longer is probably makes it better.
Yeah. And he also found a way to incorporate the actual like killing of Spider, which I was happy about.
Defeated. So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all. Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to
these
infiltrate.
Shots this trio of shots are mine, and they're my favorite ones that I've gotten. So
Infernus Castle, especially the staircase, has some like really nice angles.
Yep.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Cynnikka.
Wasn't Spider's death really long and torturous? I don't know. No.
I think they just killed him when he went to their meeting.
Yeah.
There are so many people. Oh my God.
Yeah, shout out Goofy Geek for Ashen Bastion.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the last day. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, there's only
Meanwhile,
30 minutes
at the
left.
Cats Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced
Jesus.
plentiful crops, the
So
businesses
bad.
had made lots of sales.
Why is this
and
video so
there was
damn
even a birthday
long?
party.
It's the last editing
But while her
section.
people
so-
were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts.
This all was edited by
Day
Ish,
9,
right?
They were simply
I did.
overwhelming.
Oh, you did this?
She watched
Ooh.
from afar
Peak.
as
Good
the
job.
Commonwealth fell
Ooh.
apart. She watched as
Ooh, the shade.
leaders died
Nice.
left and right.
Did you take that
She
replay
watched
shot, or did you steal
Infernus
mine?
avoid justice by
I
blocking
think
themselves
I
off.
tried to
With
steal as many as
netherite at their
possible.
defense,
That makes
as
sense.
well as the
Like,
volcano's
go
sheer
back to
height.
it.
Yet
Yeah.
despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps, or was it Flux?
Nice. That's green.
See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going
Yep.
to invade.
I really
and
like this part of the storyline because by the time Flux realizes, at least Ish's characterization of Flux realizes that he's wrong, it's already too late for him.
Yeah,
I really
that's
like that
that's a
part.
really nice sort of
Sorry.
like touch.
In event, we were honestly silly evil guys. That's
That's it.
even yelled at
Because
the
it
other
was
leaders
funny.
for doing nothing, which made
Yeah.
Cass think, what if
And we
that's
wanted
the
to,
reason he killed them?
be powerful.
Besides, what would be Saps's motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short,
Bunch of truth
and the
being
judge
dropped
made
right
a
now.
decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why.
I can't believe
This
the
is,
chest that said Fluxion bribe on it in Judge Timebomb's house wasn't really existing.
No, that's real. All right, move on.
No, a ton of Discord stuff is responsible for our downfall, and yeah, I don't know how else he could have.
Every time we try and avoid metagaming,
actually-
and every time metagaming comes back.
I think the only other way I think he could have done this is if he had the only other idea I ever heard for this is I think I asked Flux once about it, and he was like, if Legacy walked in on Flux and New Kids talking or something, or Flux and one of the goons talking, I guess, or I mean, sorry, New Kids and one of the goons talking, it would have been more compelling or interesting. But
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
I think this is fine
Yeah.
for the average casual viewer.
This is fun.
Flux had bribed the judge to ensure
True.
Saps was found
Hear me out. Hear me out. Guilty.
When
Guilty.
Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Sounds good. See?
All right, first thing tomorrow.
And then all of day 10 is Ish, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you just don't have to watch this
Welcome
one, right?
everyone.
Yeah,
We gathered here today because,
right?
well,
Oh,
we never got the opportunity to
Flux giving his
properly
speech
mourn our
at
previous leader.
Three Below.
What's going on
Three
here?
Below's funeral.
He was more than just a Luminara, he was a
The
friend.
second
and
funeral
I'm
of somebody we
very much
killed, we went
excited that
to.
we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge, which he would have wanted.
So funny.
Black bars.
Black bar is interesting. Curious.
This is an ender.
All right, let's go, let's go.
And so, the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
The plan was simple. Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
And I just,
Oh, they're here! They're here!
Oh, look.
Flux is running. Oh! They're after him!
God, this scene's, I think, my favorite scene in the entire video.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best scenes in the movie.
surrender, surrender.
I'm not moving, I'm not moving.
Flux was under the arrest, killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination.
That's
This is an
Flux had
outrage.
stopped and surrendered,
Oh yeah, that's the
but
line I
there was a
took
bit
from
of
my edit.
confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was one side. He's our president. They're trying to arrest our president.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
You're speaking to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
Yes.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until...
I love the way some of these lines are delivered.
Oh, he's running! He's running!
Bullet!
The mute. Oh. The music is so good.
so good.
Gatoga in chat, the hype scene.
Snowbird.
Killed 5 people using
Yo, I've seen. I wonder who made that trap.
What were your did you like this trap? What was sort of the story behind that?
The story behind it was after the day 4 trap, which wasn't it was imperfect. I think Gatoga was working on a 4-wide trap, which gets showcased here, and I think at some point we were like, we're gonna need a fallback trap, just for the sake of if we get caught, we need something to like buy time and run away. So that's what this was for. And there's actually a more devious design of this trap, but I'm not gonna get into it.
Okay.
But
Devious.
just know, yeah. Trap tech
Just
has
wait
not
until
been
they figure out about the dripstone shotgun.
No, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't tell them about the dripstone shotgun.
Before, Vic had spotted him just enough time to escape.
That's not even what I'm referring to, though.
That's
I know. That's all.
So when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
Oh yeah, Snowbird. What were you like doing in this scene? Wow, this is
Oh,
happening.
I was giving my speech and then being crit out by a Navy member in Luminara who knew what I was doing, and then I just boated over to Island 1 and then got chased. And then Rotation had to like save me, and then Rotation died because he didn't know how to eat gapples in boats. Oh, you were too late, Rotation. I just saw your shush face message.
Ooh.
Right now. Sorry, gang.
Let's move on.
And Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down.
That's
while
like, let me go to
Legacy
bed,
directed the citizens of
please.
Luminara to evacuate.
No, as in, some Rotation can't say anything.
The concave storage queue because no one is safe at Luminara.
Oh, he said he's talking about
White
shotgun.
Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass Hyperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again. Or so he thought.
Or so he thought. Turns out when you kill people, it's hard to.
I am so
take it
confused on
back.
what's happening right
Oh my god.
Oh my god. When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On day 10, word began to spread about what had happened.
Song here is Orange Warning, by the way. It's by Blood Red Sun. And it's also
Which
shouted.
made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Orange Red Sun just being everybody's favorite artist from this video.
Blood Red Sun.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Daybreak Media.
Hey, Saps, how do you feel?
Dude, finally, I'm so happy.
For the
You
first
do a really
time
good
since
job
he had
voice
gotten to
acting there.
hiding, Saps had been
Thank you.
vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side. And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
I wonder what
The
that
search for Flux
universe looks
didn't
like.
take long.
Yeah.
Someone just saw
There's
Flux
so many
going up the
chances where this
volcano.
video could have just taken
Oh,
a completely
you're
different
kidding.
turn, especially like all the different times that Saps could have died, all the different times Flux could
Wasn't
have
even close.
God.
The closest you ever get to dying is Turntap.
Yeah, that's
Turntap
fair.
Stalagmite.
Yeah.
Yo. What's up?
Queen Cynnikka had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in.
Here's a
But
fun
the
fact,
rest of the-
actually. So, if we weren't accepted into Infernus, we had an additional stalagmite trap, pitfall trap, where we would have dropped through powdered snow down to not bedrock, but into water, placed lapis on the water block, and then ran down. There were like 2 tunnels that you could split down. We ran down either tunnel, and then as people were following us, we would have dropped it again, and then just escaped that way. So that is also why pre-war Thomas Diggs, spoiler alert by the way, but I guess what stream are you on? Pre-war
Why it's
Thomas.
so rude?
So I'm sorry.
What stream are you on?
No. Anyways, Thomas pre-war, because our getting away strats have been working so well, just in case Thomas digs a tunnel through the volcano and then marks it, and then we see it get used later. Which is real, by the way, and probably one of the more unbelievable things that Flux pulls off. And I guess the goons in general.
Moochie asks, is it real? Was it actually the deal that you did traps for Asylum?
For Asylum?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, did you actually?
Oh, no.
No?
No, I think that's like the only case of production being like, hey, how do we wrap these storylines into a bow? And so they formed the leader Discord, and then the leaders, and he was like, what storyline do you want to pursue? There was like Lingulini story and conspiracy story where we framed Saps, and the vote was that, I don't know, leaders just worked together to figure out an ending that made at least the most sense, or was the most clean, I guess. And then so Infernus accepted a sin. If Flux was here, he could probably tell you what exactly the reasoning was for letting us in, but he's not, and he was the only one in the leader's Discord at the time. So maybe rotation
was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep. On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Alright, today we infiltrate the Volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all. Glory to West Helm!
Linguini! He was my brother! He was everyone's brother!
Why does his voice change there for that one shot?
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders.
Because his normal mic is like really
Today,
changed.
we get justice for our entire island.
I love the match.
Oh,
yo!
That's my shot.
Alright, everyone in.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
I love this shot. One of the signs.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
Yes!
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead. We storm the volcano.
Wait, what?
And we get justice.
Thank you, Saps. Alright, everyone, listen up. There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army.
People want to know if that speech really happened.
They have the height advantage
Yes.
and netherite armor.
It did not happen. No, that was after.
Did I feel like the scene happened though, or was this a replay shot? too?
Yeah.
What
No, this-
scene?
Like this.
No, me in the center?
Yeah.
This is all real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow up on that. Did you make a speech when you were in the center, or was it just like?
No, I wasn't supposed to be in the center. And then Spirit was like, "You're gonna be in the center." And I was like, "Oh shit, okay." I think.
All right.
And then so I kind of just like spieled, I think, for a bit.
But we have numbers.
Somebody said in the actual
let's
speech,
stick
Saps says
together.
"Yippee for the world, yippee," which is why people are saying.
Wait, I have not listened to my real speech. That's awesome. Yippee for
They
the world,
should
yippee.
have left that in.
Honestly, I rallied the
That's
troops.
poetry. Yippee for the world. Yippee.
That is so
Saparata.
sick.
2023.
And let's win this thing! Come on!
Alright, here we go.
It's just frames struggling to render in that many players.
It was announced in every command back then. Although, with this many, it doesn't count.
Black bars.
Yes!
I think there might be a problem.
It's okay.
You cover us in shame and
I take the blame. Living by the rules to which high school blues walk ahead. Beginners keep provoking. Blood returns thirst choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense?
Beat cuts on music. The lens flare.
Motion blur.
Yeah, this is all-ish.
They're pouring water on the lava, but the water still burns.
Okay, send out the covenant now, right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all-ish.
Yeah, go.
It's the last day, it's the biggest scene, it's the emotional climax. He's got to control all that.
It's just chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Get down off our mountain.
They got it, they got it.
Everyone retreat.
Goodbye, Remington. This trap didn't actually happen, but I also don't think Remy died in the event, but
No, he did.
oh, he did? It just wasn't as cool as that, though. So, also, goated shot coming up. We're about to see my favorite character in the video, Billy.
Yo, Billy's definitely my favorite character.
Billy!
Oh, God.
The final push, here we go.
This trap is funny. This was a real trap, and we only killed allies. Yeah, Flux was great. We actually killed a really good PvPer too.
Yeah, Oogie.
Oogie, yep. So, but it's okay because it was hype, moment, and aura. So who cares?
Look out for the hole. I'll jump in the hole with you guys.
Could we tell enemies apart from allies during the battle? That's kind of what the shields
No.
were for, but no.
Nope.
No, you never can.
Yep. And honestly, I think that's based, and I like that a lot.
It is very
I won't
realistic
even
to
lie.
war, yeah.
Cause like, yeah, if you knew shields of your allies, you could, but you could also swap shields, which is like a war crime, I think, in real life. But
But this is Minecraft, so it's fine. Who's gonna come after me? The Blue Cross? There's no Geneva Convention in Minecraft.
dude, there's no Commonwealth convention in Minecraft. This is real for the record. He votes cancel fall damage.
I thought they fixed that glitch.
Well, this is 1.20.1. The only fake part here is that I don't think he actually falls into lava. He because
No, he warps through the blocks and then lands in a 1x1 lava hole.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's weird.
but I know he didn't
Minecraft
die. He had gaps.
Gaps
Probably
are
just- he
casually
had high ping.
overpowered. Yeah.
Yes. Gap balls. Somebody has made really sick art of this.
Yeah, didn't it like win the contest in Ish's Discord?
Yeah, I think so.
Surely
It's
not.
sick.
Honestly,
also, to reiterate, this was real. Thomas dug it before war because he always have a backup plan.
I don't think there's a shot that you can do that's more aura farming than just rising out of lava and surviving.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, you were saying about the tunnel?
The tunnel's real. Thomas dug it before war. I think Flux, they both did. They were both like, we need to have this just in case. Because we never thought we would live, but we did, which is lucky.
And then, Saps, you actually messaged Flux, right?
Yeah.
Did it?
I think
did
the
you-
real message was Kahlo now.
Alright guys, let's
That's
go.
kind of got. It's kind of got aura. Call him now.
And Flux could have kept running. He could have not done this, but like that would be lame.
Yeah.
And he gets to go out on his own terms here.
Yeah, it's a really nice way to end things off. I'm glad both of you like were content filled enough to do this.
Flux
Black
is way
bars.
worse than Saps at the combat in the game. So
He actually showed up.
he
Did
knew
you?
what he was doing.
Okay, that's like one of the favorite lines from the video. Did you guys actually say
He
this?
actually showed up. No.
No,
Say
they,
no to a friend.
they said like fair 1v1 or
Fun
something.
fact,
Like, let's have a fair fight.
what is said in this scene originally is completely different. This is from my video. Ish took the lines I wrote for my video and put it into
Yikes.
his because they were so much better than his original ones.
So
And they
really,
were
this is just
kind
the Saps video director's cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is this low key romantic? All right, enough. Best friend.
They said
Yippee!
yippee.
Yippee for the world! Yippee! You showed up! Yippee for the world!
Dude, okay, listen,
make
let's
this-
be real, Saps. Earlier in the video, you say some stuff at the interview would hit you and him, and it's
Hold
really
your
fun.
horses there, cowboy.
No, it's not that one. It's later. He's like,
That was in the other's live stream. I don't remember what you're talking about.
okay, yeah, you know what? True.
It's a fair fight. Okay.
Yippee for
Flux.
the doomed
All these people are dying right now because of you.
Liar.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to. I'm sorry for everything.
Dude, why
you
is
had to
Flux
go
such a
through.
good voice actor?
He's just from country.
He's from a foreign country.
No, but like, there's some intonation
No,
in
it's
his voice that's just like,
He's evil.
yeah.
He's
You
evil.
can't play any other character besides evil.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's
Purple
fine.
hair,
Evil-
purple eye,
evil
black hair
mastermind
guy
get
can't
me
play.
voted away.
Can't play any character other than evil.
Oh, they'd be fighting right now.
He's gonna win.
It's really funny because like watching this, I knew that this wasn't close. Having, you know, played with Saps.
This.
Yeah. During a couple of the shots are like obviously like it's like interchanged with like reshoot and then real.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny during the reshoots I had to throw so hard so Flux would land stuff on me because like the real stuff was a complete landslide. It wasn't even close.
Like where he accidentally sets himself on fire again.
Yeah.
Also,
That right
like,
there. If
dragging-
you wanna actually rewind, show that again for the viewers.
Action replay.
There, I hit that. It's aura. And then he turns around and accidentally lava buckets himself, which is, you know.
He
really
lost
cool.
the aura fight. Like the aura diff was just too
Yeah.
strong there. He's
The aura
running.
diff was crazy.
Like,
In the actual footage, he has like 9,000 ping or something.
Doesn't
so he's
matter.
reacting to you like in the past.
No, it's not actually that bad.
Okay, no, it was that bad. I had to put it in our ticket like he's not. I had to put in the conspiracy ticket like Flux wasn't combat logging while we were getting chased. He just has really high ping, and he had to like screenshot. I was like, screenshot your ping so I can like verify this, because he had like 6,000 ping and his chunks.
Yeah, his ping was really
like,
high, but it was really bad during the war, but it was like not like abysmal during
duel.
It was still pretty freaking high during the duel, but it wasn't like he was reacting to things seconds and seconds late. He just lava bucketed himself. He hotkeys the wrong one.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the blue in his armor.
I was talking more about the
Spoiler alert.
dripstone, like. You know?
Yeah, because these items are fake.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's some really smooth foreshadowing, where like it's not long enough for you to see it, but like.
These items are fake, and when it cuts to him in the dripstone, that's real, which is really funny.
This one later, I think. This is real. Wait.
Ooh,
that's real.
That's real.
That's
the real
nice.
footage. Okay.
That's nice.
Good job. This is real.
What happened to Thomas afterwards?
Oh, you'll see.
You'll see.
Okay, so that actually happens in the
It is
video.
conspiracy.
Flux.
Oh,
no, he gets
Flux's
arrested.
reign of terror
after a
was
trial.
over.
Yippee for the world! Yippee! That's all people are spamming in chat. Yippee for the world!
Oh, here's some fun lore. We were tempted as conspiracy when Saps messaged Flux. I think Thomas was tempted to like trap the Colosseum, and like pitfall you or something while you were fighting Saps. Although we decided that would be lame and not cool, and so we
There's just no way he's able to pull that
that
off.
too. That too. People would have cut his name tag. And
Good call. Good call. We did not make a lame ending.
Yeah.
Today, we gather to honor the lives
Conspiracy
lost
not trap
in the
something
Battle
challenge
of
difficulty
Infernus.
impossible.
Since then,
That would have not been yippee for the
we
world.
haven't
Yeah, you're
felt the
right.
Same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces. But winning had come at a high cost. After the war, people across the world took time to
I love
mourn
how he
their dead,
doesn't use music
reflect
here.
upon the battle, and then
Yeah.
Contrasts so
eventually
strongly with the rest of the video.
decide how to move on.
I think that was a. I think he was concerned about that.
Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized.
I think
and
that
all
is
the
a
remaining
season 2
nations
reference.
just agreed
The world
to
government?
Yeah,
develop
that's like
and
Yeah.
have
Because that was so fake in the other one.
Yeah, it's so much nicer that they just like let it end off like that.
I'm glad this direction was taken, like the more somber ending too. Small Fragile Hearts also peak song.
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war. Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life.
I'm so sad that breakfast got cut out of this video.
Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
Saps, did you actually rebuild your vacation home?
Long last and
No.
returns to Island 2.
Did you like log off after war? Not come back. This footage is
Yeah.
funny, by the way. This footage is funny. This is just his original walk down the thing with like Thomas and like the army cut out a replay. I'm pretty sure. It's so funny.
That is funny. Just reuse it. No one's gonna notice.
It's a funny moment behind the scenes, and it's just cool in the edit. So
For context, because I think people didn't understand what I was talking about when I was saying Prepfest, there was a guy in Nevermore who hosted a bunch of like mini concerts using copyrighted music, which is probably why it didn't like make it into the final cut of the video, because it was like Tequila and like other copyrighted songs like that. But they were super popular, and people would like just swarm him with boats, and like he would just get
It's in day
turnouts.
3.
It's like briefly shown in day 3, but like there were like 4 different prep fests, and each one was like a massive event.
Yeah.
World wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cass Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy.
Justice for Wood Daddy.
Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm.
I'm glad they put this in.
It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end.
This would have been a perfect time for like a Nevermore reference.
I think there's some beauty in that.
I do really like this song.
Yeah. Also, when he F5s there, that's
My
the last
name
time
makes
you hear
no
him.
sense.
2ETG. Rest in peace.
Brepfest.
TNC, man. I thought
My
Moon was
life,
in here.
my life had value nevermore. And then Kanuki, I need to stop using Lightmatic. Too soon, guys. Too soon. Is this a replay shot, or is this like?
I believe the only thing that has been changed in this shot is what Moon's sign reads.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we still have some work to do.
The shaders.
We will catch that
He
traitor.
puts like depressing
But
sad
tonight you
shaders
can
on
rest.
for every
You've
Nevermore
made
shot.
your emperor.
Yeah. He got those from me, because he saw my video and he's like, I really liked the shaders you used. What are they? And I was like, oh, they're these shaders. He was like, awesome. So yeah, my Nevermore video gave the shaders for Nevermore in the actual ish video.
That's
Spirit
really
does
cool.
a really good job with the line as well.
Traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Jody,
Bro said that line in a better
heard
console
all
scene, by the
of the
way.
evidence. You found Thomas 52
Also, this is real.
BC
Prisoner
evading
Lamau.
Fluxion with his reign of terror.
Boxed like a fish.
Jump now.
Boxed like a fish.
The jumping method feels like it's a little bit more
May you find
cohesive
mercy
than
in the
voting.
end, senor.
Yeah, I wish more things did that. This is also real. Although he wasn't really annoying about dying there. He kept putting boots on, so like
I ran away screaming
didn't
from
die.
you because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
It's Ender just in the background of the wedding.
I do.
Just over there.
It's Ender.
I do.
Oh, they don't show it after that.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us. 3, 2, 1.
And we spawned 20 Warden.
This is
Yeah, how was the rocket done? Because there was like a way to do that. There's a way that was done specifically.
I'm pretty sure staff helped. They put command blocks down. I think they use like clone commands or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Clone and fill commands. I'm not totally sure. I'm not a builder. One of Blueprint's builders could, Rental could tell you.
I think Ender would know how they did it. Ender. helps.
So in terms of like everything after Chook made it, but
Gotcha.
yeah, for the actual event, I do not remember because I don't think maybe he was event staff during this, so maybe he did actually do it. But I think it was Jede and Jaw, and they just kind of threw something on there, which then Chook took and just made it like 3 different versions of it, for like everything after. But yeah, this was done via command blocks, at least for like the one that's there.
Yeah. I thought it was cool staff to facilitate it at the end.
Yeah. Busy.
What horse on the screen?
Horse mention.
Horse mention.
Next
Oh,
shot.
okay.
There he
Nice,
is.
Dowden.
There
Light
he
rocket,
is.
turkey.
Also, I don't know why Ish was like, yeah, he's gonna have a party at his house.
Yeah, the place of
This
your
final
trauma.
shot. I
where
think
you
it's
were.
weird. Yeah, I don't know. I was very much against this. I thought I should be alone at the end of this, at the end of it, but whatever, it's fine. I got the alone part at the grave.
Yeah, that's actually really nice. Did you actually build a grave?
No. But I was going to. I just didn't log on.
Also, this shot.
I got the good vibe
Pain in the ass.
Ish got the
Not
goodbye friend from me as well. That was my video.
Let's see what else. No, the grave wasn't a lie. He wanted to. I think your school was just being DDoS, and you couldn't log on, or you were busy.
Oh yeah. As soon as I just didn't log on after war. It became like a Saturday or something. I was just like, nah, I'm done. I did my part.
This is already traumatic enough. I'm good.
The grave didn't actually exist. I think there was a sign in the real event. If you go to day 12, there was, I think, a sign someone made, but it wasn't a proper grave.
This replay shot was Ish in spectator, and canonically I'm the time here. I had to start and stop time, so yeah.
Yeah, that's really. This ending is really clean, and it was a really good transition.
Yeah.
No. Shout out to our editors. Yeah, Ishled.
Oh my
Busy.
gosh.
Brubfest, I guess, did do some of the editing.
Earlier on, yeah.
So
Early days.
shout out Busy. Sadly, she wasn't able to make it, but we have Ender. We don't have Jaw. We have myself, Saps, and Snowbird. We have GoatFX from the graphics.
GoatFX.
And the devs did an incredible job with everything.
Devs.
Map design was really good. Map creators, shout out to everybody here. Applications, I feel so bad for them going through 2.7 apps right now.
But also, thank God, because
Dude, reenactment organizers, Ish didn't put me an acting lead in reenactment organizers because he didn't want my name on the thing 3 times, which is so stupid. like I did so much work with acting lead, and he just didn't put my name there. Freak behavior.
Special thanks. Yeah, subscribe for more.
Yeah, subscribe for more.
Soft rain, city lights.
Yeah.
Retros. Okay.
Anyway,
should raid them.
Raid them. Give me 1 second. There's actually something I want to pull up. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. Thank you, Saps and Snowbird and Ender and Ant for all stopping by and reacting to the stream with me. I know you really added a lot to the reaction stream. This was really fun. This was there's so much stupid stuff that I wouldn't have been able to do. Yeah, sorry it took so long.
It's gonna take 2 hours. Don't worry.
So 2.7 will be a 5-hour long video, and that means that our reaction stream will be like a 5-part miniseries.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, apps, dude. Apps are open for 2.7.
Yeah, apps are open for 2.7. So join. What's the Discord for that?
Discord.gg/state.
Discord.gg/state.
Yeah, like date, like.
Or you can join discord.gg/blueprint.
Yeah, but more
MC.
importantly,
Oh, wait, kinda real.
more importantly, you
True.
want to
Oh,
join
there.
the. Where is it? You want to join the blueprint edit. And now. And did you take down that one edit that you made that I wanted to end off stream with?
Oh my
talking about the wobbly wiggly one?
Yeah, the wobbly wiggly.
Wobbly wiggly, wobbly wiggly, wobbly wiggly. What?
I don't think I did. I think it's still up.
Is it discord.gg/blueprint now?
MC.
Yep.
Blueprint MC.
Blueprint MC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Join the Blueprint Discord. That's where you can find more stuff that Sap, myself, Ender, Snowbird, and now Ant, because we've kidnapped him and he's one of us now.
Big things in the works.
So yeah, Blueprint is Sap's server. It's what we all sort of like. We've all kind of been contributing to it to make one fantastic Minecraft server with some really cool events that we're excited to. Actually, can we say anything about that? What do we have coming up next? I know Saps has some streams planned. I know we're looking at having our first mini event, and then we have one big event in the background.
True.
So, yeah, shameless
Also,
self
can you
promo.
Check
Nikki,
the,
it's in
Oh, you got it.
Videos.
Thank you.
Do you have rights to this song, or are you gonna have to trim the end of this?
I might have to trim the end of it, but it's worth it.
Blueprint is crazy. It's not for the weak. Yeah, it's for the strong.
It's for the peak, actually.
Oh,
Truth.
It
I
is.
guess.
Dropping
Blueprint not
bars.
for the weak, but it's for the peak.
Yes.
Fire.
Fire.
All right. Any.
I'm blue. You are print. Together we're blueprint.
All right. Thank you, Pickle, for the donations. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. 100 concurrent viewers is absolutely crazy to hear us just yap at
I wasn't
like
even checking.
8 p.m.
12 a.m.
Yeah, 12.
1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Good luck at
too
class
late.
tomorrow, Sam.
Yeah. Saps and I are going to be hating ourselves in the morning, but it's fine. We'll be okay. Any
5
last
hours of sleep, it's fine.
Yeah. You know, sometimes it just be like that.
Stay tuned.
Stay,
I guess.
thanks.
Stay true.
Great.
True.
Because we're so back.
Okay. There any last words for the chat before we end off?
Wobbly wiggly.
All right.
Wobbly wiggly.
I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
This is an outrage!
Bye-bye.